That's why we're the best. That's why we're the best. That's why the blood, the sweat, the tears, the pains. In the sun, picking cotton, cutting cane. Now you can't see the tears in the rain. Babylon finish, I don't wanna feel it again. It's the power and Jacob, we gotta let them know. Quick understanding, seal up, meditate, move slow. With the precept of the precepts, line after line. Let the verses marinate in your mind. Wisdom and knowledge the ancestors left behind. Reason why they dealt with us unjust and unkind. Curses passed down to generations. That's why Yahweh Shai coming with redemption, with vengeance. All the saints need to hold fast and just hold a little patience. Snap, turn the rose park, what we've been through. Israelite lives matter, get a clue. Look at Joseph and Daniel and what we've been through. Incarceration, we've been through more than a few. That's why we fill up 2/3 of the prison cells. And why? I got a story to tell, and it's written in the Bible as well. Red Sea and River Jordan, he told us to go through disobedience and tribulations, yeah, we're going through. That's why we're the best and always end up at the bottom. Because the laws, the statutes, commandments we've forgotten. Remember, to the core, 2/3 of us are rotten. To the core, 2/3 of us are rotten. Ancestors done sick just for slavery. Negotiations can't pay all the weed. Single parent households and blood of babies. Black on black crime, you can't tell us that it ain't we that's fitting these curses. Name that they're giving us is far from the worst. The reason why your how comes first. That's the reason why your how comes first. Line off the lane, line off the lane. Step up the six, step up the six. Line off the lane, line off the lane. Moses has to talk to Pharaoh. Look at what you put in us who let the Yahweh hard in his heart, he came back, no. Look at what happened after that. 10 days, call it a counter-attack. That's right, better man out your trap when you talk about Israel. Exodus 11 and 7 make you think, well, better mind your mouth and what you say, because like Pharaoh's children, they got taken away. And that's right.
Shalom, Israel. It's just a little divine music. You know what I mean? To soothe the ears. We're just starting up the live now. Gonna get into some heavy breakdowns and just a review of what was going on, you know, from the last camp session. Some damn folly Christians come up. So we're just gonna set it off, just get everyone started. If you can, just share the link, you know, send it out there to your fellow Israelites, Christians, whoever's on there. Shalom, soldiers of the Lamb. Khan. He's saying, mighty brothers out there pushing this word. Khan, brother Lakama. I mean, soldier in this truth. Brother Arya. Khan. Lying in the truth. Alright, just gonna go out there. Anyone that's tuned in. Alright, princesses of Israel. Princes of Israel. We're gonna chop it up today. We're gonna chop it up today. Khan. We got brother Tazapar with us as well.
Khan, shalom, shalom, Israel.
Alright, cool. Let's go. Alright. Let's go, man. Let's send out the link and all of that. Let's just play it. Let's just give him a little quick preview of what we're trying to get into right now. So this is what we're going to get into. All right. This is our camp session that we had. Share the screen.
A good
21 and verse 12. And had a war when the Bible's coming out, hush your mouth. When the Bible's coming out, shut your mouth. And had a war.
Yeah.
Straight and
See?
high.
No one is letting the Bible speak.
Shut your mouth. And had a war straight and high.
That's what I had to tell him, man. Pay some more respects to the Bible, man.
Oh my God. Look, we're going to read this book. Look, give me Corinthians.
Alright.
Give me Corinthians.
Pay more respect when the Bible's coming out. So that's what she wanted, right? She wanted Psalms 15, right? So that's what we're gonna go through. See, warrior comes up, and that's what happens, you know. That's what happens when a warrior comes up, when a new soul comes up to get the cleansing on the waters and the baptism. There's always demons around, man. All right, there's always demons around when you try to give out the word. So this young brother, he stopped his car, pulled up, like, scared. He's like, yo, you guys are the Israelites, man. Look, wait, listen to what he said.
It's crazy, man. And that's what connects with the Bible, bro. Love. It's crazy, man.
Had to pull up, bro. Him and his brothers been in this truth. He had to pull up. You know? Alright? Put the YouTube channel there, man. Alright? You can screenshot it. Got one, please. Do another one. You might want to. Right? Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna.
Why are you not with us, bro? God, get your brother, you and your brother roll too, man. Alright, we're just gonna edify the sister quickly, yeah? Alright? We're gonna read your psalm, sister, right? But you understand, ye men of Israel, right? Who is that? That's the one that can call upon the name, right? Jacob's name is called supplanter. No, Jacob's name, it means your iPad in the Hebrew, all right? Or Yaakov, they will say in the Sefer. All right? It means supplanter, because he had to supplant his brother and take the birthright, because he got given his blessing, all right?
So Israel, you know what we're dealing with, all right? We're dealing with Christendom, all right? Making up their own understandings about Jacob and what Jacob's name means, you know? Jacob's name means this, that, and the third, isn't it? All right. So we're gonna go to Jen. All right. We're gonna go straight to Jen. Up to Slovakia. All right. What does Jacob's mean? It means. What did she say it meant? I don't even really care what she thought it meant. You know.
No, she said. Israel means he that overcomes sin.
Jacob or something. He that overcometh or something, right?
Yeah, overcomes sin.
All right, they're gonna get into it. Let's see what Jacob's name actually means. All right. So this is where she was talking about race of the angel, right? Gonna bring it out, King?
Yeah, can't.
24.
Where should I start? 24, yeah?
Quick things, isn't it? This is just a quick one. This ain't even what we're getting into, but we're gonna help Israel because you might see this and think, why didn't they tell the sister? We're breaking it down today, right? Go on, bro.
Genesis 32:24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint, as he wrestled with him. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, What is thy name? And he said, Jacob.
All right, hold it there. Jacob.
All
right. What does Jacob mean? All right. Let's see if it means he that overcometh. Jacob's name means Ya'iquab, all right? Ya'iquab in the Hebrew, Yaakov, all right? Yeah, this has not been working recently. But yeah, you get it, right? It says heel holder or supplanter.
Strong's H 3290. Yaakov.
All right. Heel holder or supplanter. The son of Isaac, grandson of Abraham, the father of the progenitor, the patriarch, progenitor of the 12 tribes. All right. So now go back into
From Ephraim. And he came from one parent. One will be saved and one will be lost. So they came from one parent.
And that's Jacob that will be.
all right, Jacob that will be saved, right? Go in here. All right, so now Jacob, his name got changed to Israel. Quickly do that one. We'll find out what his name got changed to, right? I keep reading up.
Yeah, verse 28. And he said, Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for as a prince hast thou power and with men, and has prevailed.
Israel. All right, cool. Yasha Allah. All right, in the Hebrew, in the Paleo Hebrew, the Lashawan Kadesh. That's how we call it. Yasha meaning prince, and Allah meaning power. Right? Prince has of power, thy power, man. That's how we flow with it. Where is this? What did I not? There it is. There we go. All right, cool. Power prevails. All right. He that overcometh. Well, she's cool. She can get that, innit? We overcome, innit? Right? We overcome, but it means Prince of Power. All right. The Prince of the Power. Yasha meaning Prince, Allah meaning power, all right? Israel. And people will say Israel. They'll say Isis, Ra, and El. All right? That's what they'll say. Yeah, they'll say that. They'll come up with that. Like, oh, your name Israel is 3 different deities and all of this madness. All right. But we know in the Hebrew how it's spelled, right? And it's spelled like this. This ain't no 3 different deities, man. All right. It's Yah, Shah, Ra, Allah. All right. So on that, let's keep pushing. All right. We're not confounding on them things.
And Esau's going to be what? So is Esau going to be saved then?
I'm telling you, one will be lost and one will be saved.
All right. So he can't pull upon the name of the Lord, then, right?
I'm saying one will be saved and one will be lost.
So they can't pull upon the name, right?
Shalom, King.
And Jacob changed it that I have overcome. That's it.
All right, cool. Let's not. We can cut the sister, but let's not about cutting the sister. Let's just give her understanding. Yeah, let's go to Romans 9 again. All right, because she says that we can't tell the Heavenly Father what to do, and we just said that. We can't tell the potter. We are going to read Psalm 15, sister. What? David is not against. David is not against the Most High. Revelation, Romans 9 and verse 11. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 11. For the children, being not yet born, neither having done good, any good or evil, but the purpose of power of God according to election might stand, not the word, but of him that calleth. Oh, look, him that calleth upon the name. All right? And they weren't even born yet, but they was judged. They already had a lot.
That's right.
According to editions of Esther chapter 10 and verse 9. Right? There's a lot being casted out for the nation. And he's only chosen the Israelites. He didn't choose the Egyptians, man. He got them from wiped out in the ocean, right?
And this is the stumbling block for our people. They want to really hold on to every damn body, man. All right? They were like, oh, what about the Gentiles? What about the other guys? But we've read it. plain, simple and plain. Let's get the apocrypha. But normally we use this one, right? Let's get the apocrypha quickly. We just quoted what editions of Esther, right? There was so many verses coming out this day, yeah. We couldn't get everything out at one time. So we're trying to get anything out. If the Christians think, oh look, you got confounded, you know. And I just want to also mention happy new moon, man. This is the 12th, this is the 11th moon for Israel. All right. The moon Shabbat, not Sabbath, or you know, it's Shabbat. And if you can look it up in Zechariah 1:7, you know, it's the 11th moon Shabbat. All right. So I just want to say, yo, everyone out there doing the new moon vibes, you know, kicking it up with the fam, with your brethren and that, gathering together, blowing the trumpets in the feast. Mighty shalom to you out there keeping the new moon. You know what I mean? Everyone logged in, shalom. All right, share the link, make everyone understand what we're trying to break strongholds with these Christians, man. All right, if you want that in-depth breakdown of what happened, if you saw the video of our last camp session, we're about to show you now. So this is an edition of Esther chapter 10 and verse 9. All right, you want to bring it out, King?
Yeah, this is the book of editions of Esther, chapter 10 and verse 9. And my nation is this, Israel, Yasharallah, which cried to power and was saved. For the Lord has saved his people, and the Lord have delivered us from all those evils, and power have wrought signs and great wonders, which have not been done among the Gentiles.
Go on, keep reading that verse to verse 11, King.
Therefore have he made two lots, one for the people of power, and another for all the Gentiles. And these two lots came at the hour and time and day of judgment before power amongst all nations.
All right, yeah, and leave it on that. So you don't want to be a Gentile, man. All right? You don't really want to be a Gentile, man. Like, seriously. You want to just know who you are, know your nationality in these end days, man. All right? Because there's a lot casted out. All right? And there's even a scripture on that as well. Let me bring that out. There's a scripture on that. It says, look, you don't want to be calling yourself a Gentile in them end days, man. All right, bring this out, King.
What, 44 and 5?
Come on, bring it out, King.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 44 and verse 5. One shall say, I am Yahweh's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto Yahweh, and surname himself by the name Israel. Thus,
by the name Gentile.
By the name Israel.
By the name Christian.
And surname himself by the name of Israel.
And you'll be doing that. You'll be going. Let me put the camera on, man. Put the camera on. Yo, you be going out there, yeah? You be going out there and you be telling them, yo, what's your nationality? They'll be like, Christian. That is mad. Yo, what's your nationality? I'm a child of God. I'm God's chosen. I'm from the child of God. All right, cool, isn't it? I get you. You are the children of God. All right. You know what I mean? It becomes confounding. These children of Israel. Hear these words. All right. So yeah, let's get back into it. Shalom, Princess of Yahweh.
Meaning Rebecca. But elders shall say to younger, as it is written, or even Rebecca knows, that
this is just a quick review anyway, Israel, right? So we're not gonna play the whole 1 hour and go review over every precept and do all of that. We're just gonna touch on certain little things we've noted down that we thought that could be edifying, right? So we're gonna just skip it through. If you like, use the videos there. It's called Israelites. This is on our main channel. Well, this is the main channel, but we have to use this as a dummy channel where we just do breakdowns now. But this is the main channel we're starting to use. All right. It's called Vine of Israel London. All right. And as well, there's something I want to show you. There's there's brothers out there. Send your iCrab the link, Baba Kashar.
Yeah, calm.
Give him the top piece and that. Yeah, there's a brother in America. We've managed to link up on the. How do I do it? Let me change this up. All right, there's a brother that we've linked up in America, and he's got a very beautiful talent amongst Israel. You know what I mean? Where he's even told me to get all the camps that we linked up with the Unity camp and that, like, you know what I mean, around London, and send them information on this brother that has got this beautiful app. I don't know if you can see it. It's like we have now got our own Netflix. We've got our own YouTube. We've got our Israel. We have our own sites where Esau will not be able to take down our videos, man. All right. Israel, they will not be able to take down our videos. If you can, all right, you can stop the screen, you can play it back and stop the screen. All right. And I'll quickly read it out. This is a Nationality TV, where the truth will make you free. Our goals is to inform our people that they are the biblical 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You see that there? We've got our own YouTube, our own Netflix. Right? You can watch anything on your devices, and we are up on this site. So I can click on it and show you that you can now catch us. All right, on demand. There's camps up on there. You might recognize some of them. You might not. All right, Tribe of Judah teachings. All right, HOY Atlanta. 8 Brothers in HOY. You got the Maccabee TVs. And you got Sons of Thunder. All right, you can go through the app. And the light. Look, big up all these brothers, man. Laboring in this truth, man. All right. The light of Zion. You see, look, we're up there. We're up there as well, man. All right, we're up there now. You got the Zealots of Yahweh Shai. Paleo Hebrew lessons. Look at that. All right, Israel, we're out. We're coming up, man. We're rising, man. And people are using their talents. All right. And they're using it for the benefit of Israel. All right. Come on. Hey, yo, man. Hey, let's give all praises, man. Let's give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, or Hashem, Mashiach.
Unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Barakatah.
Yeah, man. Come on, all praises, King. All praises, man. Israel's doing their thing, bro. All right. So when you see us out here laboring, it's not in vain. All right, we're doing it for a reason. We're doing it for our people. Right, we're doing it so that they can wake up. So now there's no excuses that are, what have you got going on for Israel? Yeah, we got the thing. So back at the lesson at hand. Back to the lesson at hand. That was just a little look. So yeah, like I said again, if you want to get the full video, go to the Israelites versus Christians. Blood went everywhere, man. All right, because all we was doing was using our swords. All right, and it was a bloody mess. You know the parable we used. All right, so we're gonna go straight to the point. Get the understanding what we're doing up here. It was messy.
Give me Revelation.
Oh, wait, let me share the screen again. Oh, cool.
The Bible. Give me Revelation. Where's the 12 tribes chart up here, man? Where's the 12 tribes chart? No. We don't believe in the 12 tribes chart. If that's your understanding, where is it? Show me. Where is the chart? No. Read it. Revelation chapter 21 verse 12. If you don't believe in the 12 tribes, you're condemned. Yes, it's the book of Revelation chapter 21 and verse 12. And had a war. When the Bible's coming out, hush your mouth. When the Bible's coming out, shut your mouth. And had a wall, great and high. Yeah, when the Bible's coming out, shut your mouth. And had a wall, great and high. Revelation, Revelation, shut your mouth. Read the Revelation. Chapter 21 and verse 12. And had a wall, great and high. And had
Look, some people might be like, oh my gosh, he's telling them shut their mouth, man. Look how he's talking to. Look, I don't care who you are, man. All right, you pay more respect for the word. All right, all right. Don't be thinking, oh, we're some gangsters on the road, look like some bad boys on the road. All right, that you can say, oh, we can't read the Bible, man. We don't interpret the Bible, no matter who's reading it. All right, I tell you this: even if I hear Esau reading the Bible, all right, I'm gonna just be quiet and let Esau read the Bible. If I hear Moab reading the Bible, all right, I'm going to be quiet because the Bible is coming out, man. This holy word, the scriptures are coming out. All right. Even though, come on, we know they don't need to be talking about our scriptures. But let's just hear our words, innit? Let's hear the words for us, man. All right. The words coming out. And I'm going to read this Acts 19 and verse 36. All right. Bring it out, King.
Acts 19 and verse 36. Seeing then that these things cannot be spoken against, ye ought to be quiet and do nothing rashly.
Wait, you to be what?
You ought to be quiet and do nothing rashly.
Can't shut your mouth, man. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, you ought to be quiet when you hear the word. You can do nothing against the word of the Most High, man. All right. So shut your mouth.
Yeah, look out for your iCrab as well. Yeah, I'll send him the link.
Oh my gosh, look, the sister, at least she was smarter than you, man. She was listening to the Bible. All right, read it, please. All right, no mic. Go on, read it. Read it. Everyone read it. Wait. No, hold on. Everyone, let's praise the Most High that He gave us the Bible. 3, 2, 1. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 12. You have had a war, great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gate, you are angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. You won't represent Israel right now. We're reading the Bible. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace to our people. So what's your nationality? So you're an Israelite. All right. So you're an
Okay, look, he just said that we are disgracing Israel. We can't represent Israel right now. He knew he was an Israelite before we was born. Look at this bug out, man. Wait, look at this bug out, man. Wait, what's that scripture? Let's get it. Man said he knew he was an Israelite before we was born. There's Hebrews 10:26. All right. Hebrews 10:26. All right.
Yeah, shall I bring it out? This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 26. For if we sin willfully after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
Exactly. What's he talking about, man? He knew he was an Israelite before he was born. It's going off on one. If you knew he was an Israelite, why aren't you, what's with this damn phallus symbol on your chest, man? What's with the tie thing, man? All right.
Where's the fringes?
Where's the fringes, bro? All right. You know what they're going to say, innit? Render your heart and not your garments. Not lacking knowledge of the scriptures, man. All right. Get me the book of Sirach King, Ecclesiasticus. All right. Go to verse, I believe it's verse 19. Yes. And 24.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 19, and verse 24. He that hath small understanding and feareth Yahweh is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High.
Exactly. All right. He that have much, all right, wisdom is, you know what I mean? You've been in this for how long? 19, how long? All right. But now we don't understand. Yeah. So at 1926, it's not, I'll get that sorted out later. All right, let's continue on.
So you're an Israelite, yeah? So you're an Israelite. Yeah? You're an Israelite, yeah? You are disgraced us. You guys there on the street. You are disgraced in Israel right now. How? You need to go get some teaching and some learning. So how we disgraced? The way how you approach was wrong. You judged me wrong. I just step out here and judge you. You're disgracing Israel. You don't have the wisdom of the Holy Spirit. What's the Holy Spirit, brother? What's the Holy Spirit, brother? Go read John 14, 16, and find out. All right, let's read St. John 14, 16.
All right, cool. Yeah. Shalom, Ian. Yeah. Read that Seven Sisters arc, if you're watching Khan. And Shepherd Khan. Shepherd Shalom. He says the print generation got no idea. What's the print? The print generation. I don't understand the print generation arc. But yeah, I understand these people, they lack knowledge, bro. Right? Yeah, and Shalom Shepherd. And what's this? See, look, we got agents, man. What's this Greek guy? Agents are out here, man. Oh my gosh. Well, agents, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, innit? You know you're gonna do what you gotta do. But you ain't gonna stop this word. All right. So yeah. Okay, look. Read John. What did he say?
14 and 16, I believe.
John 14 and 16. Let's go there.
Yeah. This is the book. I'll wait for you.
No, bring it out. Let's flow with it.
This is the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you.
Can't. You see that? And it even says it here, like in verse 15, if you love me, keep my commandments. Look at that. And this guy, we're talking about the fringes, man. Right?
He would have started at 16, innit? And not 15.
He wanted to start at 16, innit? Yeah. All right, cool. So we're going to go through it, man. We're going to go through John 14, 16. Because he must have thought he was confounded. Like we wasn't going to read it. Like we don't understand what John 14, 16. Wait, let's go there quickly. Let's go there, Baba Kushar. All right, get me. No. You know what? Let's go through this first. All right. So yeah, bring out. What do you want to bring out first? Colossians? Corinthians or?
Yeah, we can bring out Corinthians.
Sorry, what's your iCloud doing, man? So I can.
Well, start 10 at 1, yeah, to 5.
Is he coming in? I don't. All right, let's just keep going. If he comes in, he comes in. You sent it to him, right?
Yeah, I sent it to him still.
Wait. Is that? You need me to add him?
Yeah, he must be in the background, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, cool. There he is.
Shalom.
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 Shalom, King.
Kala Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Barakatah, King. Yeah,
Barakatah.
all right.
Shalom Israel. Shalom.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna just go through the scripture. I don't know if we just catch you up on what's going on. Just breaking
Yeah, I've
this
been
down.
listening.
Oh, praises, gone. So yeah, brother, you heard it. You heard it yourself, innit? He was talking about, oh, you guys, you don't know. So yeah, you know what we do? Get the Galatians first, huh?
Yeah, 5:22. Yeah.
Con.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5 and verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law.
All
And
right,
they
that's what
that
he's
are.
saying, right? He's saying the
Okay.
fruits of the Spirit, right? All right. So the fruit of the Spirit. This is what the fruit of the Spirit is recommended for us to do, man. All right. That's how we need to be moving. All right. Meekness, temperate, goodness, faith, gentleness, long suffering, peace, joy. All right. That's the fruits of the Spirit. And he says you don't have the fruits of the Spirit. So what we doing when we're out there on the enemy lines? All right. Go on, keep reading, bro.
Salakia. 24. And they that are Hamashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vain glory, provoking one another, envying one another.
All right, cool. Calm. Provoking and envying one another. All right. That's how we do it with our brothers, man. And when we're out there on the streets, all right, we actually show the fruits of the Spirit, long suffering. But at the same time, if they be scoffing, we need to make our heads hard against their heads, make their ears heavy, make the what I mean. We need to cry aloud and spare no one's feelings. All right, because they be getting in their feelings, the word cuts them, man. All right. Do you wanna? Because they be effeminate, you know. That's what it is. Yahushua, he won't know effeminate. I think when they hear the fruits of the Spirit, they think they mean to be some wussy boy, man. All right. They think, oh yeah, I need to give them a hug and a kiss or something. But yet they got the damn mask on, man. You know? And they're telling you, give me 2 meter distance. And they're under some, you know what I mean? Socially distancing from that. But yet they want us to, oh, you ain't got the Spirit. You ain't got the faith. You lack faith. All right? Go to Romans 2 and Romans 12. All right? So that's what it says. All right? The fruit of the Spirit, right? Let's go. That's what we be doing when we're out on them streets, man.
Right, Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of power, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto power, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good, that acceptable and perfect will of power.
Exactly. All right? You need to prove what is good and what is acceptable. All right? The perfect will of power. You got to discern the spirits when you're out there. But some of the spirits, they just be bugged out. All right? They be bugged out. Go to Ephesians 4. Sure.
Where shall I start?
22, King.
Ephesians 4 verse 22, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that
No,
ye put...
wait, where do you start? 22. Start at 20. Start at 20. Just the...
Okay. Ephesians 4 and 20. But ye have not so learned Hamashiach, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on that new man which after power is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore,
All right,
putting away...
so look, it says here, but ye have not so learned Hamashiach. All right. If so, but that ye have heard him, and he have been taught by him. All right, and that's what we're going through. All right. If you're taught by him, it says, go not unto the lost, go not unto the Gentiles. All right. That's what he taught us. He said, commanded us. You understand? He says, look, love your brother, loves the Most High. That's what he's commanded us to do. All right. He says, go get the sheep. All right. He's commanded us to do these things. So now, this is putting off the old man of us being on the roads, on the blocks, selling the, you know what I mean, the narcotics, all right, pouring out the daughters of Zion, all right. He doesn't want us to do that no more. He wants us to renew. We've renewed ourselves and we've washed ourselves, baptized us with the word, with the scriptures, all right. Keep going on to verse 25, King.
25. Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another.
All right. So now we're gonna go back to that John, right? Let's go back to that John. So there's like John 14, right? That's what you were saying. John 14 and 16, you were saying. Right, let's go John 14. Let's go 26. Go 26. All right. Because he's talking about the comforter. All right. So let's go John 14, 26.
You want to bring that out?
Yeah. This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 26. But the Comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things, and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. Peace.
Khan. Yeah, Khan. That's it there. Just 26. All right. He and bring all things to your remembrance.
Khan.
All right. So what do we need to remember? What? When can I remember where we had damn phallus symbols and ties around our neck? All right. We actually said that to him, innit? What is the origin of the tie?
Khan.
What is the origin? Where does the tie where does the tie come from? See if YouTube can show us.
Khan King. And Salakia Baba Kusha, in the laws it actually gives us that that teaching to remember our history and the symbols and understandings. in Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 7, when it tells us to remember the days of old. So remember like what our forefathers used to do and how we used to keep our customs.
Khan.
The origin of the necktie. And had the big necktie around his neck. Right now we're just flowing. We're just flowing, Israel. All right.
God.
This is how we're gonna just vibes with it. Let's just flow with it. You know what I mean? Because we know we meant to remember the scriptures, man. Remember the days. Remember the things of old, man. Ask thy fathers, and he will tell thee. Ask my fathers, my forefathers, about the damn necktie.
Hello, I'm Simon Whistler. You're watching the Today I Found Our YouTube channel, and in the video today, we're looking at the origins of the necktie.
Yeah, Esau. Tell us what going. My man looks
So
like
the necktie has its
he looks like Uncle Fester, innit?
He looks like he's gonna lie to us.
history. The start is a collection of terracotta sculptures discovered in 1974 in Xi'an, China, gives insight into the style worn by Chinese soldiers over 1,000 years ago. China's first emperor, Qian Xin Wang, wanted his army to be buried with him as his guardians in the afterlife. Lucky for all the soldiers involved, his advisors convinced him instead to have life-sized replicas of his troops made to be used as his protectors throughout eternity.
Oh, whatever for you, man. Remember, if you watch these for too long, they could
which attracted their partners who were accustomed to wear
the French
collars.
Right, remember, if you watch these for too long, they could censor us or whatever, innit? So we just
copyright.
English French
colonies. The neckwear grew to be a stylish accessory for the well-dressed gentleman who wore it in every imaginable color and style. There were cravats of tasseled strings, ruffled collars, ribbon, embroidered linen, cotton.
Well, you get where we're getting with this, Israel. We ain't got to go too deep for this understanding, but this necktie thing, we know it to be a phallus symbol, man. All right? It's phallus. All right? It's the penis of Nimrod, man. If you want to get the real understanding of why the necktie looks like a damn penis. All right? All right, because it's the same thing as the obelisks. All right, it looks exactly the damn same thing. It's just a damn Nimrod's penis wrapped around a man's neck. It's some joke thing. All right. When I was in the world, did you even wear? Did you when you went to school and you got the damn tie? Didn't you try and like loosen that thing up, like think like it wants to strangle you, bro? Didn't you loosen it up a bit, like I'm not gonna wear that. I'm not gonna wear that. But anyway, yeah, back to the thing at hand. We got more scriptures on this, the Comforter, because this is a powerful scripture, you know. But they lack understanding on this is going into with the Comforter. So we'll go back into it. Right, what you're saying? And bring all things to remembrance. All right, let's go to Jeremiah. All right, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16. All right. And if you're any Christians watching saying, oh, look, they're going in the Old Testament, all right, we'll go to the New as well. We're going to go in the volume of the book. All right, let's go. Bring it out when you're ready, King.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein. And ye shall find rest for your soul. But they said, we will not walk therein.
They said they won't walk therein, man. Hey, Shalom, brother Nah. All right. And I'm in the house. Kwame Shabbat.
Shalom.
So yeah, look, that's what's going on. All right, that is what is going on, man. All right. Remember the old paths, all right? Remember the old paths, and that's what they're not doing. They're remembering the paths of the French and the Moabites, the Franks, all right? And it says here, look, they will not walk therein. Because that's what he's done. He says, look, I've also set watchmen over you, saying, hearken unto the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. That's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing, man. He's saying, look, I'm not gonna listen. All right, you can't represent Israel. All right, madness. Go to the next one, King. Go to give me 2 Corinthians chapter 1. All right. 2 Corinthians. No, you know what you do? 1 John first. Give me 1 John. Chapter 2, verse 7.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 7. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye have from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning.
Simple as that, man. There's no new commandment. There's no commandment of, yeah, let's put the damn tie on our neck now. All right? Because if you watch the video, we go into it. All right? We tell them that the commandment, all right, is now about keeping the old ones with the fringes with the ribbon of blue. All right?
That's it.
Come on. I would say we've done a unity camp on this. Come on, Shalom, King.
Khan.
Khan, Shalom. All praises that, yeah, that feast was mighty. All right. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah. All right, Khan. So now go to 2 Corinthians, King. Chapter 2, verse 7. 2 Corinthians, chapter 1, sorry, verse 2. 2 Corinthians.
Shall I bring it out, yeah?
And verse 2.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 1 and verse 2. Grace be to you and peace from power our Father and from the Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Blessed be power, even the Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, the Father of mercies and the power of all comfort.
And that's the part there, comfort, right?
Mm.
Power of comfort, the comfort, right? Let's keep going, bro.
Who comforteth us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of power. For as the sufferings of Hamashiach abound in us, so our consolation also abounded by Hamashiach. And whether we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same sufferings, which we also suffer, or whether we be comforted, it is for your consolation and salvation. And our hope of you is steadfast, knowing that as you are partakers of the sufferings, so shall ye be also of the consolation.
That's why it says we need to bear his cross, man. All right. Like if you don't feel the suffering, something's going wrong. All right. And this is like, I ain't gonna lie, this is hurtful, man, to see our people like this. Like this is a suffering right here. All right. So yeah, we're gonna keep pushing it. We're gonna quit going. You know what you do? No, one more. You see, I love these verses. Give me one more. Give me the Psalms. All right. 77. Verse 5. But the guy actually thought that we don't want to read. He might have thought we don't want to read John 14:16. Like we can't. But they lack understanding. If we read it to him, he's gonna not understand because he's got the damn phallus symbol around his neck.
God. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 77 and verse 5. I have considered the days of old, the years of ancient times. I call to remembrance my song in the night. I commune with mine own heart, and my spirit made diligence search.
Yes, there you go. All right. I have considered the days of old. All right. The years of the ancient times. I've called to remember my song in the night. Diligent search. You diligently search these scriptures, you find out you're not allowed to wear them mad things on your neck. All right. And look, you might think, oh, look, why are you judging him on his appearance? All right. The scriptures talk about these things, man. About when you see a man or a woman, because we can't, you know what I mean? The little things we can't judge on. If we can't see it, how are we going to judge on it? But things we can see with our eyes. That's why you might hear people talking about women with the clothes a bit much. You're like, oh, why they always telling me about my drip, about my trousers? These men, why are they always telling me about my beard? All right.
God. Meant to bring out the precept for you, King.
You know exactly the one I'm looking for, King.
Sirach chapter 19:29.
Come on, let's bring it out, bro.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 19, verse 29. A man may be known by his look, and one that have understanding by his countenance. When thou meetest him, a man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is.
Come on, all right. We can know you, all right, by your countenance, man. When we see you, man. When you see a man acting like a wussy boy, you know who he is. Like, no, this guy's something feminine, man. Like, look at this guy. Right? This guy's laughy. Like, he's not. Can't take this guy serious. Right? Like, you can laugh. You can bust a little laugh, but laughing every damn minute of the day. Like, every time you talk, you're just laughing. You're like, what's this guy like? Just laughing, man. Right? You can just spot them, man. Spot a funny guy from a long time. Right? I think that's if you need any more, all right, we can do a whole breakdown on the comforter, all right, but we're gonna keep going in, all right.
We're gonna read Psalm chapter 15. Give me Psalm chapter 15. Look, the sister's being a damn devil, trying to take the guy away. But the sower soweth the word. The sower soweth the word. And then the devil comes back to take away the word. You see that? See? John chapter 14. John what? No. Read that again. John what? John 14. Come on, brother, man. We're going to read the verse, man. Look, we want that mess. God said, gather yourself together, all you will not die. So gather with us, bro.
Yeah, he said, you seeing that? Salakia, he said, all people. Did you hear that?
All people not desired.
Yeah, he said all people still.
Well, what's with the all people thing, man? Nothing.
So, bro, how do you did the Messiah keep the feast of dedication? Did the Messiah keep the feast of dedication? Answer that question, bro. No, he did not. The Messiah didn't keep the feast of dedication. All right, so he attended it, right? So where do you see that? Where do you get the feast of dedication from?
All right, go to the book of John, chapter 10. All right, go to the book of John, chapter 10. Like I was saying, that we're only going to certain of the things. We're gonna go through the whole review, but verse 22. We're gonna do it for edification's sake.
This is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 22. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication, and it was winter. And Yahushua walked into the temple in Solomon's porch.
Then, yeah, verse 24 as well.
Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him, How long doest thou make us to doubt? If thou be Hamashiach, tell us plainly.
So look, he went in the temple, man. All right, and he's trying to say he was there, but he didn't keep it.
Yeah,
right?
That makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense, man.
If he's there, he kept it.
Brother, you know what it is? You know what? You see when you You know what it is, brother? What it is? Don't do what you do. We're not preaching hatred. We're even the word of God, and God hates Esau. I don't understand what you're talking about. We're not preaching hatred. We're advocating for hatred, man. With the Most High hates Esau, so we hate Esau. That's right. You hate your own people too. No, we don't. We love you, man. We're out here to love our people. This is getting funny. All right? Give me moments. Just get moments. Forget them. Bro, whatever verses they got, they have no understanding on the verses, man. What verse are you going to read? All right, look. This is... Look, I tried to just hit a nail in it. I tried to tickle his feathers. You know what I mean? I tried to get, like, you know what I mean? Make him come over to try and help him, to show him, like, look, you know how Jake be, man. If you don't give him a little rub, like just telling him, yo, boom, he ain't gonna come, he ain't gonna want to listen. All right? That's why it says, cry aloud, spare not, man. You know what I mean? Lift up your voice like a trumpet. You can't really get through to Jake on this soft thing. All right? But pulling them out of the fire. Go to Acts chapter 8 and verse 30. I'm gonna do this quick. All right, give me go to Matthew 22:29. Yeah, I quote. Okay, Nehemiah.
Right, this is the book of Acts, chapter 8 and verse 30. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah, and said, understandest thou what thou readest? And he said, how can I accept some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
All right, so look, some of the scriptures, when we read these scriptures, it's plain up on tables, but then you can go into Peter, you can go into Paul, you can go into some verses with the Messiah when he's breaking things down. You're like, you might lack understanding. All right, like even the disciples, when they was talking about the tares and the wheat. All right, even when they was like, yo, what is that about? You know, when the woman, when they needed to pray and fast to take the demons off the guy. All right, they're like, well, how comes we couldn't take the demons off the guy? Some things you gotta go and ask somebody. All right, go to Nehemiah 8 and 8. What is this thing doing? I didn't press it. Go to Nehemiah 8 and 8.
Nehemiah 8 and 8, yeah. This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8 and verse 8. So they read in the book, in the law of power, decently, and gave sense, and caused them to understand the reading,
man. All right, they called sense, man. It's like, yo, this is how you need to read it. Go to Matthew 22. Tazapar. 29. Sometimes you need to go and help people understand, because they're just thinking, okay, they just understand what they're reading. These Christians, they don't have the spirit to understand and discern what they're reading. All right, because they want to advocate for everyone, and then it cuts them when you tell them he only loves his people. He's only come to save his people, because they love everybody, because that's what they've been indoctrinated with. All right. Bring it out, King.
Matthew 22 and verse 29. Yahushua answered and said unto them, You do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of power.
They do err, not knowing the scriptures, man. All right, let's go in.
You see?
Read Psalm 15 for me before I go. I also read Psalm 15.
Let's read what the whole of Psalm 15, right? All right, it's kind of long still.
You see that? He said, let's read Psalms 15. It's short. We just went through one verse that John 14:16 went through one verse. That took us about half an hour. You know what I mean? she wants us to go through the whole of Psalms 15. We've got the time to do that now. All right. You just give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. All right? We said that if it be Yahweh's will, we'll do this live stream. All right. Now we can do the live stream.
Alexandria in Maccabees. He said the Spirit. We don't have the Holy Spirit. Give me Romans chapter 9. Romans chapter 7 and verse 12. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 15 and verse 1. Yahweh shall abide in thy tabernacle. He shall dwell in thy holy hills. He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart. Oh, it's the truth, right? No, wait. I want to ask a question. Is the truth that God hates Esau? Is that the truth? It's in the Bible. Sister, listen, I'm asking you a question. Does God hate Esau? Yes or no? Please, let your yea be yea, let your nay be nay. Because you said you're not representing the Bible properly. Does God hate Esau? Does the Bible say that? All right, so cool. That's the truth.
All right, cool. That's the truth. All right, cool. Let's go then. All right, as long as we can agree, like, you know what I mean. But the sister, all right, she said it earlier on when you watched the video beforehand. She said there's one for good and one for bad. There's one to be saved and one to be lost. She actually brought that out herself, so that was brilliant. So let's go to the Psalms, right? 15. Psalms 15. We're gonna read it, right? You know what I mean? All praises for Psalms chapter 15. All praises for John chapter 14, 16. All praises, right, for the verses that they lack understanding, man.
Khan.
All right, look, we got some comments coming up. So look, Princess Shara. Princess Lily, she's saying, look, Khan, I was talking with her sister about that the other day. You see, that's the spirit. All right? The spirits, there's certain things in the atmosphere where it happens all around, like it's just like that energy. We bring out the same verses, it's in the atmosphere. Ian saying that Christianity is worse than crack cocaine. Khan!
It is as well.
People addicted worse than the slave masters. Khan. All right, they done a number on us. Yeah, we'll leave that up there. That's mighty. Khan, we're gonna bring this up. All right. Let me get a reader, please. Let's just break this down.
So this is Psalms 15 and 1. Yahweh, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart.
All right, hold it there. All right, so we got some key words now, man. All right, we got tabernacle here. All right, we got tabernacle written here. We got holy written here. We got hill. You know what I mean? These are key words. We got uprightly written here. All right, we got righteousness, worketh righteousness. We got truth in his heart. All right, so we're gonna have to. That's what I'm saying. This can be deep. This can get real deep, man.
God.
All right, so now we're gonna go to Acts, the tabernacle. We're gonna go with tabernacle first. Right, that's the first word, right? I'm gonna come right back to this one here. Acts 15, 16.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 15 and verse 16. After this, I will return and will build again the tabernacle.
The what?
David,
the what?
The tabernacle of David.
Okay. So look, that's a question mark. It said, isn't it? Who's going to dwell? Who's going to live? You know what I mean? Who's going to abide in the tabernacle?
Who shall abide in thy tabernacle?
All right, the tabernacle of David. David shall abide in there. All right, the armies of David. All right, go on, keep it in which is fallen down.
Which is fallen down, and I will build again the ruins thereof, and I will set it up.
Come on. All right, so now let's go. Revelations. We're gonna do this quick things, bro. We're trying to be quick with these sorts. Revelations. All right, chapter 7.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Bashama Mashiach Yahushai. Come to water. Get that. Now Deuteronomy. Alright, this is this book, man. This is the book still. Let's get the famous one, man. Alright. We got there. Alright, so we got the tabernacle. Now we need to get holy. He said holy hill, right? Let's get holy. Like,
this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power.
Right.
Yahweh thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
All right, and just for any like discretion, just in case any like Christian wants to come up and watch the. I mean, we got Christians on the comment board, so they be there. All right. I don't know what they're doing there, but they be there. They be coming to get the precepts and bring them back to their sermon, innit? Right. So we'll just show them quickly who the holy people are. It says these are the words which Moses, Deuteronomy chapter, yeah. So okay, go on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto to all Israel on this side of Jordan, in the wilderness, in the plains over the Red Sea.
Yeah, that's cool, King. All right, unto all Israel. All right, unto all Israel. Now we're gonna get the word holy. So we got holy are the Israel, right? We got that understanding. And then the hills, all right? We're gonna get the hills. Holy hill, right? Isaiah chapter 2.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
There you go. All right. Jesus is talking about the mountains and the hills. All right. If you ever wanted to get a understanding about what mountains and hills is talking about, let's go to Ezekiel chapter 6 and verse 3. All right, quickly.
Okay.
Because you might say, okay, he's talking about hills, and look at this one. It's just, I don't know why it's doing that.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 6 and verse 3. And say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the words of Yahweh power. Thus saith Yahweh power, to the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys. Behold, I, even I, will bring a sword upon you, and will destroy your high places.
All right, so look, you see what that's saying there? How could you ever bring a sword and destroy a mountain? Like, come on, you know? You know what I mean? Like, you got to use wisdom when you're reading these scriptures, man. All right?
Can't.
Baba Kashar got a quick precept, very quick. Yeah, Zechariah 8 and verse 3. It says, Thus saith Yahweh, I am returned unto Zion, and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth, and the mountain of Yahweh of hosts, the holy mountain.
Exactly.
That's that holy hill that it's talking about.
The hill, the mountain, these things, like we were saying, when you read mountain, it means a government system. All right. It means a government system. All right. And the government system is going to be with who? The tabernacle
Israel.
of David, the elect. All right. That's what it's going into. All right. That is what it's getting into. I think there's one in Habakkuk as well, 3 and 6.
Yes.
That's Habakkuk.
Yeah.
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. We could have tried to read it to the sister all the way through, and you think she would have understood what we was getting into? Let's go. Bring it out.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3 and verse 6. He stood and measured the earth, and he beheld and drove asunder the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered. The perpetual hills did bow. His ways are everlasting.
Exactly. Hills don't bow down, innit? All right? You get it? Hills don't scatter. Like mountains don't scatter around. All right? So this is understanding that mountains and hills, it's talking about nations here. There's times when they refer nations to animals, man. All right? Esau's like the eagle. All right? There's the conquering lion of the tribes of Judah. All right? The wolves of Benjamin. The lost sheep of the children of Israel.
That's it.
Yahushua is like a lamb. And then he comes back, he's gonna come with a sword and be like a lion. All right? That cometh out of the thicket. All right. So yeah, let's go right to the Psalms again. Let's go to the Psalms again. Because that Psalms, we ain't finished with the Psalms, man. We are not finished with the Psalms.
Right. Psalms.
She said it's a quick Psalms, right? We're gonna try to go through this quick.
Yeah, it's 5 verses, but
it's 5 verses, but we've only just managed to hit one line. We ain't even gone into the second line yet. Let's go. So, verse 2.
Verse 2. He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart.
All right.
Carry on.
Yeah, no, they're gonna go there. Because look, come on, bro. We're doing this today because they tried to go on like we don't know the verses, bro. All right, so we're gonna do it. Yahweh willing, get people edified. All right, looking to edify the people because this is the fruit of the spirit, right? To remember the old past. All right, there's no new thing. He's not the author of confusion. He ain't told anything new. He's always told us what's old. So let's keep the fruit of the spirit. All right. Righteous 5. 26, right? I think is it 526 or 626?
6:25.
Is it 625? All right, cool. We just have to do like this, right? I believe it's like this. Yeah, it is. All right, here we go. Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before Yahweh our power, as he have commanded us.
All right, cool. All right. Go to Psalms again. All right, that's the righteousness. All right, to observe and do the commandments. All right. Our righteousness. Again, we read Deuteronomy 1:1. This is talking to Israel. All right. We had to go to that verse just in case you thought everyone can be righteous and do the will. All right. It's spoken to Israel. All right. Psalms 119.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
That's right. Exactly. It's an everlasting righteousness, and the law is the truth. All right. Well, there you go. You gotta keep the laws. And we looked at those. They weren't. I don't know. I don't want to say, but I saw the tie in it. Gotta call a spade a spade. I saw the tie, mate. All right. Got phallus symbols on. All right. And you know what I mean. Let's just keep pushing, man. We hope they keep the commandments and laws. He knows he's the Israelite, so he needs to keep the commandments and laws. Give me Amos 5. Give me Amos chapter 5, verse 10.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 14. Seek good and not evil.
Verse 10.
10, yeah. Amos chapter 5 and verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate. They abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
That do what?
That speaketh uprightly.
Uprightly.
Oh my gosh, you see that? They abhor him that speaketh uprightly. Because you bring out the truth, they hate you, man. All right? I think, where is that? That's Galatians, right?
Galatians 4:16.
4:16, right? Yeah. Go on.
This is the book of Galatians chapter 4 and verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
And we look like their enemy, man. We look like we was upsetting them, man. Look at him, look. He was upset, man.
Yeah, no, pointing and that. You know about pointing and that.
He looked very upset, bro. He had the mask was about to pop. You know? He was opening his mouth so wide. So look. Go yeah. What any more? Romans 15 and 1.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 1. We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak, and not to please ourselves. Let every one of us please his neighbor for his good to edification.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So look, we gotta admit they're weak. They're weak in the spirit, like, you know. Even though they hate us, they don't really love us, you know, like, because we're telling them off. But at the same time, we need to have the fruit of the spirit and kind of be like, yo, man, look, we'll break it up. We'll break it down with you, bro. You know, we'll go into the scriptures. We'll find out what it is you need, because you don't want no malice, man. All right. We don't want no malice. We don't want no hurtful thing. We want them to know when they see the Israelites, we're trying to help them and guide them to righteousness, you know, for them to repent. All right, repent. You said it already. All right, is forgiveness of asking the Most High to forgive you from your sins. All right, and when you forgive you from your sins, you're going to keep commandments. Now you keep commandments, you're going to take off the tie and put on the fringes. All right, because you've been in this for a long time. That's what he said out of his mouth himself, right? All right. So now. Go back to the Psalms. We ain't done with this Psalm. The Psalms is mighty.
Yeah, no.
Praises with this Psalm. This Psalms is deep. No one just read it and think, oh yeah, come on, it's deeper than that. All right.
Yeah, this is Psalms chapter 15 and verse 3. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor.
Yeah.
In whose eyes a vile
person.
person.
No. Hold it on that. That's a good. No, verse for verse. We're gonna go verse for verse. We got here what? Backbiteth, right? Backbiteth. All right. We got doeth evil to his neighbor. All right. On the next verse, right? Then we got nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. Right. So look, this is all one vibration, man. Let's go straight to the laws. This is a law. That's a law, bro. Not. All right. No, not. All right. They're like no, la, Leah. So go to Leviticus.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17.
All right, go higher. 15.
15, yeah. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 15. Ye shall do no unrighteousness
Wait,
in
16,
judgment.
16, 16, 16, 16.
16.
Start 16, yeah.
Come. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither
Exactly.
shall thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am Yahweh.
All right, look, let's go. Talebearer. H74100. Yeah, we're doing this today, Israel. This is how we don't normally do it like this, right? I know you've seen it before. This is how we're doing it right now. Who's this, man? Who's this Fraggle on the side, man? Let me just delete that. All right, yeah, look. Talebearer, informer, slanderer, all right? Carry tales, all right? Paddle tales, all right? Don't be telling on your brother and your sister, all right? You see Jake might have stole something, all right? He's a bit, like it said in the Romans, all right? He's a bit weaker in the spirit. So you might have seen him stole something. Don't be going around, all right? Going to Esau, going to the centurions and be like, oh, look, Jake's over there. He's stealing, all right? Don't be talebearing. Don't, someone gives you some information, all right? They have a hard time, all right? Going through problems with their husband or going through problems with the missus, and you're there going around telling his business to everyone, man.
God.
All right? You need to be watching those guys, man, that be telling and chatting your business, all right? They're not your... Look, go to Sirach, bro. All right, go to the book of Sirach. Let me get this quickly. All right? You got to watch those people, man. You think they got your best interest at heart, all right? But inwardly, it's stupidness in their heart, man. Give me Sirach chapter 37, all right? Hey, look, this Sirach is a deep book, man. All right? So it's a deep book. Obviously, not saying just read Sirach only, all right? But it's a deep book. Go on, it's got good wisdom in here, man. Go to 1, all right? And 2, and then jump down to 8. So I'm bringing it out real quick with them swords.
God, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 37, and verse 1. Every friend saith, I am his friend also, but there is a friend which is only a friend in name. It is not a grief unto death when a companion and friend is turned into an enemy.
To
Verse
an enemy.
8.
Yeah.
Verse 8. Beware of a counselor, and know before what need he have, or he will counsel for himself.
He will counsel for himself. You see that? All right? Beware of the counselors, you know. Telling them your business, man. All right? Certain things brothers have told me, I've had to hold my tongue and just keep that to me and my brother, man. You know? But there's certain things you got to bring it to the church. You bring it to him. If he don't want to hear you, you bring it to the church. Matthew 18:15. All right? If you don't want to hear you, got to bring now. Say, look, bro, we got to bring this to the church, man. All right. If you're having a certain discourse or a certain understanding, but if it's deep, all right, and it's one-on-one, and it's certain things like he's just trying to be a counselor, he's going through things, bro. Don't be telling and talebearing and going around Israel and starting rumors, man. All right. Don't bear false witness, basically, man. All right. Go on, keep reading, bro. All right. Beware of a counselor. Go on.
Beware of a counselor, and know before what need he have, or he will counsel for himself, lest he cast a lot upon thee.
Come on. All right. Yeah, man. Look, verse 10. Counsel not with one that. Look, bro, just look, you can read this still. You can go through this and get understanding. We're not going into that, but we're just getting into the slander, talebearer, informer. All right. Them shaky counselors, man. All right. So now keep reading the Baba Kashar. Keep reading the Leviticus 19.
Okay. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
You see? And that's where it goes into. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. The two, remember they keep saying it, the two greatest commandments, man. The two greatest commandments. Right? Fear the Most High, like love God, and love your brother. Right? We love those commandments, man. Because when you keep those two, you're gonna keep them all.
That's it. Fine.
You're not gonna be shaky because you know you have searched out your own salvation with fear and trembling, and now you're gonna tell your brother, we're Israelites, we need to fear together, so we can purge out wickedness out of Israel. All right. There's many times when they've said they've had to slay the guy that wanted the goodly garments, you know. All right. They've had to purge out wickedness out of Israel. There's when the judges, when the men ravished that man and his concubine, they said, "Look, give us the sons, Benjamin, so we can purge out this wickedness out of Israel." And the Benjamites didn't want to let him go, man. So they had to get brought down to a low numbers, Benjamites, man. All right, because that's what the Most High wants from Israel. He wants wickedness purged out. That's why he says he's going to shift out Israel. All right. All right. Going into, I don't want to get into a rant, but you get where I'm coming from.
Quick precept on the love biblical show for your brother.
Bring it out, Cuddy, bro.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 27 and verse 5. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kiss of an enemy are deceitful.
Come on. All right. Open rebuke is better than secret love, and they hate them that rebuketh in the gate. So as you're showing them love, they're showing you hate, man. All right. But ones that want to really are sincere, ones that are sincere, man, they don't mind the rebuke. Are the guys like this in the Tabernacle of David, where he says, Psalms 141 and verse 5, it says, "Let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me. Right? It shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head. For yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities." All right. They're gonna pray for you, man. All right. They're gonna do the Romans 15 and 1. They're gonna see that you're a bit shaky in the spirit. They're gonna be like Simon was, right? When Yahushua prayed for Simon and looked after Peter, you know, said, "Oh, look, watch out for Peter, man." All right. Simon was, what do you think he's gonna do? Say, no, I'm not. Forget Peter, man. All right. Yahushua washed the disciples' feet, all right, and used his garment to do it. All right. So yeah, let's go. No, wait, there's still more. There's still more. All right. In the in the Psalms. I don't think we finished we ain't even finished the Psalms. Let's go. Psalms 15. See how deep it gets when you be going deep in the spirit with these verses.
This is Psalms 15 and 4. Let me start from 3 again. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor, in whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honoureth them that fear Yahweh, he that sweareth to his own hurt and changeth not.
Okay. All right. So we got words here again. All right. We got words here again. In whose eyes a vile person, all right, is condemned. All right. In the eyes of a vile, who's vile? Who's the vile people? Come on. We should know this, Israel.
All
right. Who's condemned? All right. By vile people. That's the Israelites, right? But who is the vile one? We're gonna go. We're gonna go there. Job 30:5.
This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 5. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valley, in the caves of the earth, in the rocks, among the bushes they bray, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
Come on. All right. And who are these guys that dwell in the cliffs of the valleys of the rocks?
God.
Who are these guys, brothers? Come on, man.
Esau, man. Edomites.
Come on, what do we call them today? What's the name
Caucasians.
for them? Caucasians.
So-called white man. Straight.
Caucasians, man.
Caucasians.
All right. Cave dwellers, man.
That's it.
All right. Viler than the earth, man. Cave dweller, man. Let's see what comes up. They type in cave dwellers. All right, here we go. Perfect. Cave dwellers. There they are there. It's a movie about them. All right. Job 30:5. All right. It's no lie. 17th century Bulgaria or 19th century Japan. I don't know why it says Japan, but we know. The ancient past or perhaps the medieval era. All right. It says Ota is a legendary mumbo jumbo braying guy, man. They bray. All right. That's good enough, man. I might even have to put that onto the watch later list, man. Just to get some jokes, man. All right. And then it says what in the you know what I mean, Israel, you know when you want to catch a joke, like these guys, all right, these are the ones that shook the nation, shook the earth. Them guys. Start busting some jokes, bro. All right, let's go. Bray. Let's go to that word bray, because we went there the other day, right? What did they do in the bushes? What's bray? Let's find out what they done in the bushes, man. All right? And they got the audacity to say it's the white man's book. All right? To bray is to cry out. See that? To scream.
Yeah.
From hunger. To bray as an ass, blood. What is an ass? It's a damn donkey, bro. All right? Donkey sounds, man. That's what these damn guys were doing in the bushes, man. Right? That's what these guys do, man. They make donkey sounds. Ass sounds, man. All right? Let's go back into it, man. Let's get into it. All right? Go to, that's what they do, right? They said, read that Psalms again quickly. Verse 4. What was it? Psalms, is it verse 4 was in, right?
What, the 15 and 4?
15 and 4.
Yeah, 15 and 4. Psalms 15 and 4. In whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honoreth them that fear Yahweh.
All right, a vile person. All right, he's in his eyes. So we got to look at the eyes of the vile person, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to the eyes of the vile person, man. Proverbs 4. This is the eyes of the vile person, man. You see when your eyes are damn bleeding and you got always turning red. All right. All right, keep reading this, bro.
This is the book of Proverbs 4 and verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
That's how these guys are, man. All right, they can't even sleep, unless they've done some. That's how their eyes are. They just keep looking up. You know, they're think tanks. They keep looking up. What can we do to persecute the poor? Psalms 83, man. Confederates, man. They just can't do nothing without hurting us. All right. You want to trust these guys. You want to go around hugging these guys, holding hands with these guys. Serious. Come on, man. Come on, read these Christians. Let's go from verse 2.
Yeah, this is the book of Psalms 10 and verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
All right, jump down quickly to verse 8.
Verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. In his eyes are privily set against the poor. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Shall I go to 9 as well? He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net.
Keep reading. He croucheth.
He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
Just set out. You have said in his heart, God have forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. All right, that's what they be saying, man. All right,
Pride.
That is what they be thinking. The Most High is not gonna hold them accountable for all their wickedness, man. Now, when we're crying out on the streets and we're mentioning these things, it's pissing them off. Jesus was like, nah, man, say no to racism. Right? He's supposed to be pissed off now. Now we're racist now, man. All right? It's crazy. What power have we got to be racist, man? Well, most time we're prejudiced, isn't it? Right? We're adversaries, man. We're not racist, all right? Look at what you've done to our forefathers, man. Look at the Django you put on the TV, man. All right? Yeah, man. You look at yourselves before you call us racist, man.
And Baba Kasha, a quick testimony, yeah. I had someone actually say to me the other day that I was being racist. That in my own family, I'm being racist. I said, I can't be racist. To be racist means to oppress a person. Who am I oppressing? Am I not oppressed? And I was like, you know, when you say certain things,
too wise,
they get confounded.
Yeah, too wise. The words were too wise.
I said, I can't be racist. I can be prejudiced, but I cannot be racist because I'm not oppressing. I'm not oppressing someone, but I'm being oppressed because I'm always the first fired and the last hired. That's all of our people. So who's racist? You know, and my family members come from a Christian Catholic background. So when you start going into scriptures with them and start showing them who our enemy is, they don't like it because they've been brought up on that doctrine. But when you try and break that stronghold, they're so holding on to the oppressors, it confounds them. So any little word and etymology you go into and go to the root word of it, they can't fathom it. It's too much for their mind. Even when you give them the milk, it's like it's too sour for them. Milk's meant to be sweet. Mix it with a little bit of honey, you can drink it down. Yeah, it gets bitter in your stomach, but it should be sweet to you to taste it. They can't taste that.
Come on, bring us out,
Come on.
Go on, Tazabal.
So read that Psalms again, bro. Psalms
15, Salakia, and 4. In whose eyes a vile person is contemned, But he honoureth them that fear Yahweh. He that sweareth to his own hurt and changeth not.
All right, Khan. So look, all right. But he honoureth them that feareth Yahweh. All right. All right, Khan. Let's go. Let's go to it still. Bring it out, King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 5. And thou shalt love Yahweh thy power with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might.
Khan, that's it there, man. All right. Go to verse 13.
Verse 13, Deuteronomy chapter 6, 13. Thou shalt fear Yahweh thy power, and serve him, and shalt swear by his name.
Khan. All right. Keep going, bro.
For ye shall not go after other gods, for the gods of the people which are round about you.
Exactly. And that phallus symbol on his neck was showing us playing upon tables the TVs he worships, man. All right. You know what I mean? It says he's an Israelite. This Deuteronomy chapter 1, we went to it. It talks about who the Israelites, all right, what their covenant is about, man. What we're meant to do now. We've been delivered out of the hands of the Egyptians, man. All right. Go to 10. Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth Yahweh thy power require of thee, but to fear Yahweh thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve Yahweh thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of Yahweh and his statutes which I command thee this day for thy good.
There you go, man. All right. That's what we're meant to do as the Israelite. All right. You know what I mean? Milk, man. That's basic understandings from the beginning of this thing, man. Go. Wait. Let's get one last one. So we'll go back to the video. You're gonna see more of the video. Like I said, you can always go and watch it yourself. But we're just trying to get a couple verses out quickly. We've got to run through this because we've got another. We had some more scoffers coming up later on in the video, so we're gonna try to run through it. All right, bring this out, King. Sirach 43:29.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 43 and verse 29. Yahweh is terrible and very great and marvelous in his power. When ye glorify Yahweh, exalt him as much as you can, for even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary. You can never go far enough.
Exactly. All right. You can never praise Yahweh hard enough, man. Our righteousness is like filthy right, man. All right. Don't say, oh yeah, you're being over righteous, man. All right. There's such thing as being too over righteous, but same way you can never praise him and pray and fight and go hard as you ever possibly can. All right, hard enough, man. All right. That is how all the prophets were chosen, man, through their faith and their works, man. All right. Go hard, man. Be zealot, be on fire. Where is it? Does it say be a lukewarmer? All right. What's that? You know them hot water bottles, man. All right. Doesn't say be a hot water bottle. All right. You gotta be a Bunsen burner. All right. So yeah, go to the Psalms now, right? We got one more verse. I swear we got one more verse. See what I'm saying? I'm saying she said this verse is a little verse. It's a little chapter. This chapter's deep.
Right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 15 and verse 5. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent, he that doeth these things shall never be moved.
It's all right, cool. So now let's just go straight into it. All right, go to Deuteronomy again. All right.
Right, Deuteronomy 24.
Yeah, 24. 10. Right? To the law, to the testimony. Let's go straight to the law.
Right, this is the book
Not
of
according to the law
Deuteronomy.
and the testimony. They're not. There's no light in them. So let's go straight to the law. Go on, bro.
Deuteronomy 24:10. When thou doest lend thy brother anything, thou shalt not go into his house to fetch his pledge. Thou shalt stand abroad, and the man to whom thou dost lend shall bring out the pledge abroad unto thee. If the man be poor, thou shalt not sleep with his pledge. In any case thou shalt deliver him the pledge again when the sun goeth down, that he may sleep in his own raiment and bless thee, and it shall be righteousness unto thee before Yahweh thy power.
All right, cool. Look, some man, look, they can read this and not understand what it's talking about. All right. It says, look, if one of your brothers, this is break it down layman terms. If one of your brothers, all right, they ask, or you see they're in a certain situation and you borrow it to him. You say, all right, I can borrow this to you, bro. All right, hold this. All right. Let's say a score, innit? It's a £20. All right. Or let's go a bit. You can pay back £20. Let's say it's £200 or $200, right? Right. You got a little change. Maybe you got a little 20 grand. All right. You give him a little 10%. You give him a little $20. All right. You say, look, hold the $200. Hold that, man. All right. And then he says, all right, cool. You're looking for that back. All right. And he says, yo, I ain't got that right now, man. All right. I ain't got that right now, bro. You know what I mean? Still hard times. I dealt with it. I've still got things coming down upon me, man. All right, bro, you need to go and give that guy another $200, man, or £200. Say, look, bro, here you are, man. Look, you're going through hard times still. What? You're my brother. Look out for him. All right. But what does Jake do, man? Jake goes in the yard, says, nah, man. See that TV? I like that TV. All right. What does the heathens do, man? The heathens be looking for interest, all right? The heathens be saying, look, bro, I'm getting the bailiffs to come knock down your door, all right? They don't live by the laws, right? They don't love their neighbor. If they that so-called neighbor, we're their neighbor, right? That's what they say, right? Oh yeah, you're our Esau's like, yeah, love your neighbor. When have you been our neighbor? You put interest on us, man. You don't see that we're poor and then come and give us some extra change. All right, but then when you talk about the other nations now, the so-called Turkish, the so-called Chinese, the so-called Jewish people, all right, they be doing this with their nations, man. Indians, Elam, they be looking out for each other and they be giving them the money that they ask for, all right.
That's why they all got shops.
Sorry, go on.
King. No, that's why they all got shops and that, innit? You know, all Turkish got shops, all Indians got shops, Pakis got shops. Do you know what I mean? All of them. Because they look after each other, innit? They all, do you know what I mean? It's a family thing with them. They stick with their own. But we hate each other, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the curses that have been put on us.
And if you got the fruit of the spirit, you're going to look at these things and you're going to do with your brother accordingly, man, by the laws. If we all live by this one law here, yeah, yo, Tulsa, Oklahoma will be nothing. That will be nothing, bro. If we all live by this, imagine the Northern Kingdom, the Southern Kingdom, all together living with this law together as a people, bro. All right. World hunger, because we're the poor ones, right? World hunger will end for us. And if it ends for us, imagine the world now. The world will be blessed. Off of us.
That's it. Because we're blessed, yeah.
Because we're blessed, the world will be blessed. I'm telling you, but because we're cursed and we're going through oppression and we don't love one another and we don't follow this specific law here, it's a madness for us, man. All right?
Even the land as well. Even the land is cursed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, can't.
Quick precept, King.
Isaiah 42, isn't it? And 13 and 14.
Can.
Go on, King.
Yeah, it's my precept. Yeah. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
That's
But
it.
when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Come
So, come.
on.
Even the earth mourns. Even the animals mourn.
Look, yeah, read that one more time. Look, read that one more time for edification. I'll read it for you. Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. All right? They're pissed off, man. The people are upset. All right? Because the wicked, what it says, the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, and he cover up the faces of the judges.
Can.
Not where and who is he? Job 9:24. We look at the
Can.
pictures of the judges. We know by default who the wicked ones are. All right. What was I trying to get again? You said the wicked bear fruit. Khan. There we go. There we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, Sirach chapter 10. All right, and verse 8. And I'll bring it out. Because of unrighteous dealings, all right, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit. Taxing us, man. That's what we're going into, right? How they tax us on that, right?
Yeah.
Riches got by deceit, all right? By killing, nothing to offer but blood, sweat, and tears. The kingdom is translated from one people to another, all right? This kingdom's going to be translated from one people to another, bro. All right, let's get it. And who's that going to be? Who's that people going to be? Let's answer it with the precepts.
Can.
Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Yo, bro, unrighteous dealings, man. Jacob's gonna take them down, pull them down, but yo, Esau, you're getting down, all right? By default, as it is, because it is written, all right? And the people are mourning, man. They're crying and sighing for the abominations that be done, man, all right? So when this old lady's reading the Psalms 15, I don't think she's getting the right spirit out of it. I don't think she's getting the right vibes out of this. It's like, it's confounding her now. That's what I said. I don't think, she said it's only 5 verses. All right, cool. Like, you know what I mean? Go to Psalms. Remember, look, go to 1 Samuel 8 and 3. And remember, we got to go back into it, man. We got to go to Proverbs, go to Psalms again. We go to the Psalms again, just so they know what we're going to do.
8 and 3, yeah?
Yeah, look, I'll read the Psalms again. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor take reward against the innocent. All right, so you can't put out your money, all right, to people and be like, oh, okay, you know, give me that money back now. All right, that's what the Deuteronomy was saying, 24 and 10 and on down, yeah. All right, you need to just do with them righteousness, man. All right, let's get that in the NIV. It might be a bit hard for them, you know. It might be a bit hard for them to maybe the old English, right? I'm trying to do this as best as possible to make Israel understand. All right, there it is. Look, let's see. It says, "Who lends money to the poor without interest? Who does not accept a bribe against the innocent? Whoever does these things will not be shaken." All right. So that's what it's getting into. going back to the King James because NIV. I don't really. You know what I mean, I don't really go there. All right. So yeah. Go to 1 Samuel's.
God, this is the
Alright.
book of 1 Samuel, chapter 8 and verse 3. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, and took
Exactly.
bribes.
And done what?
And took
And
bribes.
And took bribes, man. All right. Yeah. So look, that's we ain't gonna go too deep, man. Look, you can't be prophets taking bribes and going after the filthy damn lucre. All right. Go to Numbers chapter 22. Right, and verse 17.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 17. For I will promote thee unto very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people. And Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the will of Yahweh thy power, to do less or more.
Exactly. So look, if you give me everything, man, you can give me all the gold, all right? Well, in this understanding, Balaam, he gave in, man, you know? But he understood at the beginning, man, like, yo, I can't curse these Israelites, man, all right? You're going to have to go read Numbers now if you want to get more identification on this, all right? Numbers chapter 22, man. All right, Balaam was like, I'm not going to curse the Israelites. You damn Moabites. Are you sure? Me? Are you mad? All right. Have you not heard what it says in Exodus chapter 11 and verse 7, man? All right. How dare a dog move his tongue against the Israelites, man? All right. I can't do that. All right. So that's what Esau be doing, man. Esau can't wait. All right. To move his tongue against Israelites, man. Right? Because like he said in Psalms chapter 10, the Most High has hid his face from them. He ain't looking right now. All right, let's get them. All right, but the Most High is now Yahweh, Shema Mashiach Yahushai. He's holding on to the hand of Israel, and there's a damn thing they could do, all right, to the saints, man. All right, and if the saints do die or do get chastised, that's glory, man. All right, because now we've woken up and we ain't gonna give in, we ain't gonna cave in. We're using the YouTubes and the Instagrams and the Facebooks, all right, to cast out demons, man. All right, to say to hell with Satan, man. All right, all praises that Israel are waking up, man. Kwame Sharala, man.
Khan. Precept, quick precept for that, King.
Can't bring it out, King.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 20. They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us and our wives and our children and to spoil us, but we fight for our lives and our lords.
They come against us, man. All of these guys, proud. All right, keep reading, bro.
Verse 22, wherefore Yahweh saith himself, Yahweh by Shem Yahushai say himself, will overthrow them before our face.
We will overthrow them.
Before
and
our
as
face.
for you, be ye not afraid of them.
Yeah, man. Be not afraid of them, man. All right? Don't be shook, man. All right? It's gonna get overthrown before our face. But is there any more now? All right, yeah, remember, there's two sides to this. All right? There's two sides to this verse here. You know? You can actually look at it. You can look at it, be like, look. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor reward against the innocent. All right? He that doeth these things shall never be moved. So now let's see. These are the guys that need to be humble with their brothers, man. Right? Looking out for their brothers. Like hiding your wisdom, man. This money isn't always talking about literal pounds. All right? Literal money like cash. All right? Let's get that. Proverbs 16. Right. And verse 16. He's not always talking about literal cash or money. All right? Proverbs 16, verse 16.
Proverbs 16 and 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver?
Exactly. All right? Go to Sirach again. All right, chapter, I believe it's 20 and 30.
Yeah, wisdom. Sirach 20 and 30. Wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up, what profit is in them both?
Better. Can't keep reading, bro.
Better is he that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom.
Can't. See? Yeah, that's it on that, bro. All right? You don't want to be hiding up your wisdom, man. Keeping it in a pound. Keeping your talents wrapped up in a, you know what I mean? Your house shy is in a stair, man. You get your wisdom, you wrap it up in a pound. That's no good. All right? He's in a stare, man. He's going to say, yo, bring them hither, slay them before me, the ones that are trying to hide. All right? Thinking that damn fishing season's over and stuff like this, man. Taking their hand off the plow. All right? If you're not, the kingdom's not fit enough for you if you take your hand off the plow. All right? You need to stay laboring until no man knoweth the time or the hour. All right? So now let's get the book of Matthew, chapter 7. All right? Verse 24.
This is the book of Matthew 7 and verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock.
Come on, keep reading, King.
25. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which buildeth his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And it came to pass when the house shall...
That's it, King.
Come on.
Yeah, man. That's what it's about there, man. All right? Building your house upon that rock. Right? That rock is the house shy. And it's a rock of offense for some of those people that don't understand. All right? He that doeth these things shall not be moved. All right, so yeah, that's it on that Psalms 15, right? That's it on that Psalms 15. That was the understanding. So now look, let's keep going.
That's the truth, right? So that's the truth, right, bro? All right, so the Bible speaks hope, right? The Bible speaks hope, right? All right, so let's go. If the Bible says there's a time to love and a time to hate, a time to peace.
Like I said, look, we just wanted to touch on them verses with that, you know what I mean, with that situation. It's beautiful understanding with the young brother. He comes up, you know, wanted to understand certain things, broke it down, give him understanding, and then I think it's like 50 minutes in. All right, we're gonna play it.
There's my uncle there. That's my uncle. My uncle in law. Right? They know the word of the Most High. but they don't really care about the Holy Spirit. They don't care. You're Pentecostal church, so you should know that. You are Pentecostal church. That's the Pentecostal church. I went to that church. It's a Pentecostal church. When I was there, what? Don't change the change.
Salakia on the sound. All right, little problems. All right, cool. We're gonna go back at it.
It was. I've been there from baby before I saw you. Before my auntie and my niece. All right. So what is it? What church? Non-denominational. So that means any denomination can come into the church. And is that biblical? Is non-denominational, is that biblical? What verse is that? What Bible verse is? Okay. All right, give me Matthew. Let's read the Messiah, right? Let's do this. Each one teaching, right? Iron sharpeneth iron, right? So let's go. All right. Matthew chapter 10. Out of the Messiah's mouth himself. All right. And verse 1. This is the book of Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5. These 12 Yahweh sent forth and commanded them, saying, so-called Jesus, all right? So-called Jesus, okay? Because you might not know. When we call this so-called Jesus, we call him Yahweh, all right?
Khan. How shy. All right. Khan. Yeah, Khan. Yeah, man. Go back. Yeah, talk. Go, yeah, Khan King. Go back and watch this. Go back and watch this video, man. Well, brothers can tell you, man, the spirits that were out there, they were crazy, man.
Yeah, there's a few in it that come up still.
As soon as this young brother came, as soon as he came, man, the demons were just jumping everywhere. But he stayed firm. He was there with the other scoffers down there. You know what I mean? And he stayed. There's more scoffers came. He just said, you know what? That's what you got to do. You got to beware. Salakia, King.
No, he even said, remember, you know, these lot are bringing out scriptures to prove what they're saying, like yous lot ain't. So he kind of even backed us up in a sense as well, you know.
You just talked about denominations, man. So look, we're saying we're not denominations. We don't care about.
Talking about people, we're not going into anything. They're coming to us because they want their lives to be saved.
Are they allowed?
They are seeking salvation. When they come, we just read about salvation.
And who is salvation for?
That's what Christ is about.
Who is salvation for? Let's go. Let's read it. Verse 6. Wait. Let's you. We're asking you to interpret it. We're going to read it. Keep reading. You interpret it, please. But go.
All right, look. See when the Bible's coming up, we should pay more respect. Let's let the Messiah talk.
Khan.
You are just because he's reading it. You are no better than the next man. Your righteousness different. Anybody see that? So let him read.
But go rather to the lost sheep
Hey,
of the
you see how I had to kind of get the Christians? Like, you got to know how to play these Christians, man.
Yeah, that's
Can't.
You got to know how to deal with them, man. Because they'll be saying, you know? All right, let's go. Let's let the word come out.
house of Israel.
Go to the whole room.
Rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Is the disciples commanded by the Messiah to go to anyone else but the house of Israel?
Hey, wait.
Yeah, no, but when it's did the Messiah say that we can go unto anybody else except the house of Israel?
Bro, it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, bro. You know when you got to take your time. Can you repeat the question, please?
Can I phone a friend?
Can I phone a friend? Give me the definition.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Did the Messiah say we can go, the disciples, the 12, can go unto any other denomination except the house of Israel? What's your point? No, he didn't say he didn't say we can. Give me Isaiah 45:17.
You see that? He doesn't like the fact I want to go to Isaiah 45:17. He wants me to speak from my own tongue.
yeah, I know.
He wants us to not read the Bible, bro.
They all get like that as well. Man.
We're going to show you. Give me Isaiah 45:17. All right?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation.
So salvation is the root.
But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation.
And then walks in the damn devil the Bible speaks of, man. What is going on here, man? Look, Jake stepped into the lion's den and they thought Esau was going to come and... That's the friend. I think he did phone a friend. He must have phoned a friend, bro.
Are we interpreting this or are we just reading? Are we even interpreting? Are we just reading? All right, listen, just read. Let's not interpret, let's just read.
But Israel shall be saved in the Lord, in Yahweh, with an everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without him.
So now, the big question is, who are Israel? Who is Israel?
Well, it's obedient, commanding, keeping people of all races, all colours.
No, that's where you look from.
You know what I mean? Hey, she was doing so well, man. And then she... Bro, she started off so well. You know what I mean? I want to wheel it up. I want to pull it up, but leave her, man. Forget her. I want to hear her voice, man. All right? You know what I mean? She did so well. Then she just had to squeeze in that all race and colors and things of these things. All right? We're a race of Israel, like not all races are getting in. All right? Why do you think he says he's a holy people? One race. You're having a race, there's different nations racing. Everyone ain't the same nation racing. You know what I mean? Well, everyone's going to squeeze up on the podium. I'm mad. Psalm 50 and verse 16. All right. But I don't know where she come from, man. That's mad. She come out of the damn... Out of the bushes, they bray, innit? Out of the bushes, they bray, man.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked power saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hast hated instruction, and casted my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou
that's good on that.
Khan.
The brother says, he is mighty in the spirit, bro. Hey, Khan, Ian said, yo, that verse comes to mind. All right, Khan, we brought that out, King. We all brought that out with a mighty voice, man. Where is that?
Oh yeah, together, ain't it?
I think they was like they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle it, innit? It's like, yeah. Yeah.
He that walketh uprightly and walk. Forget them. Whatever verses they got, they have no understanding on them verses, man. Alright? We're gonna read it, brother. So we're gonna read, give me Psalm chapter 15. To our people. So what's your national? Read. Everyone read it.
Everyone read it.
Hold on. Let's praise the Most High that He gave us the Bible. 3, 2, 1. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 12. You have had a Lord great and high, and has 12 gates, and has the gates, 12 angels.
He's still trying to talk over it, you know.
12 tribes of the children of Israel. You want to represent Israel right now. We're reading the Bible.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. We read that, bro.
Come on, let's have decency in order right now. Let's go. This is the book of Isaiah 11 and verse 11. Should we get the New Testament, please? Do you want us to get?
Amen.
More coming. We want you to be saved.
Amen.
Should we get the New Testament, please? Should we get the New Testament? Then? Do you not like the Old Testament? Do you come on the volume of the whole book like the Messiah said? All right, let's go. Isaiah 11. Isaiah 11 and verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day. In what day? In that day. That the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people. So the first time he recovered them from Egypt. All right.
Look at Esau.
I know, she's trying to, I didn't even see her do that as well.
She's trying to say, look, what book is this?
And it says it on the front as well. Like,
oh, that's a screenshot moment still.
yeah.
Look, you got Jake here, like just dying to hear the verse, blood. You got this guy here laughing at the verse. This guy here would be he's lacking faith. And then you got Esau here. You know what I mean? And then you got mighty Tazapar. You know what I mean? Looking elegant and valiant in these in the fringes, man. Like, let's go. Is it buffed up? It must have buffed, man. Oh, it's the internet, man. It's buffing. It's the devil, man.
From Hama and from the Africa and Europe. All right?
Yes, Europe.
And Europe. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, look.
From Elam and from the Indians, Elam, Asia. And from Shinar and from Hama.
What's going on, man?
Isaiah 11 and verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day. In what day? In that day. Future prophecy. That the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people. So the first time he recovered them from Egypt. All right. So the second time he's going to recover the Israelites again, his people, which shall be left from Assyria. And so there's people in Assyria that are Israelites. From Egypt, there's people in Egypt that are Israelites. From Paphos, people in Paphos in Greek. And from Cush, and from the Ethiopians in Cush. And from Elam, and from the Indians, Elam, Asia. And from Shinar, and from Hama, and from the islands Africa and Europe. All right?
Yes, Europe.
And Europe. Yeah. All right? And where was we driven? Where was we driven to? All right? But not obeying the...
All right, cool. All right. that's true, man. You should hit them up with that one in Isaiah more often. I hear that still. Let me just quickly get the verse that Psalm 17:15 saying. Right? But I don't know specific verse, but I know the verse I would read to Esau from Psalms 34:15. I mean Isaiah 34, 5. Isaiah 34 and 5 I would read still. You know what I mean? I'll be like, look, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, I shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Like, I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, Psalm 17 and 15, you know, but I know they do read this one out of Psalms a lot. I mean, out of Isaiah 34:16, they read a lot. Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read. None of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, for my mouth has commanded them, the spirit, and his spirit have gathered them. So that's what they read. But for that Esau right there, for that Shedamite right there,
5 verse 6.
Man, you getting verse 5, man. All right, you getting verse 5, but can't. All right, so look, what we was talking about is that there are Israelites, all right, that are coming out of all nations, all like different from the four winds, basically. All right, from the four winds, and we've got Israelites in the Philippines that are waking up, man. That know they're Israelites, man. All right, they've even got YouTube channels as well, man. They're even on my Facebook. All right, all right. There's Israelites in Ethiopia, but it says in Cush, all right, in Paphros, in Elam, all right. There's Israelites waking up, man. All right, Israelites in India, all right, and some of them are keeping like some Yiddish vibe, some Judaism sort of vibrations, you know, because they only know what they know, you know what I mean? They've only got what they've got but a lot are coming to the truth of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, right, through the unicorn, through the scriptures, all right. You know what I mean? You can you gotta diligently seek it out, because like we said, the spirit bear witness, all right, with our spirit that we know that there's Israelites out there, all right, from in the four winds, man. All right. Just to clarify that. All right, we got the James. All right. The James 1:1. We got the Acts chapter 2, you know. Yeah, James 1:1. James, a servant of power and of Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. All right, my brethren. All right, they're scattered abroad. They're scattered all around. All right. We've got yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. That's it. Khan said I got the right one. Khan. Yeah, man. All praises. All right, and then we got what else have we got? We got yeah, the Acts. All right, Acts 2. Oh, look at that. This thing, man. It's like some auto things doing.
What, 2 and 15?
That's the one you want, King.
Yeah, this is the book of Acts chapter 2 and verse 15. For these are not drunken as ye suppose, seeing it is...
No, why are you reading that, bro? I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
Yeah, go to verse 9, sorry.
So like Acts 2 and verse 9. Parthians and Medes and Elamites and the dwellers in Mesopotamia and in Idumea and Cappadocia, in Pontus and Asia.
Salakia, that's Judea, King.
Oh, Salakia, Judea, Cappadocia, in Pontus and Asia, Phrygia and Pamphylia, in Egypt and in all parts of Libya about Cyrene, and strangers of Rome, Jews and proselytes, Cretes and Arabians, we do hear them speak in our tongues the wonderful works of power.
All right, Khan, that's it then. That, yeah.
Mm.
All right. So yeah, that's what it was. That's what that was going on to you, man. They was moving around in the spirit. All right. Going to all that the people from different places, man. All right. Even look, what is it? Acts 8, right? We read it earlier on. All right. And it says, look, man. All right, Acts 8:27. Bring it out, King.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 8 and verse 27. And he arose and went, and behold, a man of Ethiopia, an eunuch of a great authority under
Candice, queen of it.
Candice, queen of the Ethiopians, who had the charge of all her treasure, and had come to Jerusalem for to worship.
Can't. And when you go to Jerusalem to worship, man, you go to Jerusalem for the feast, man. Right? So he was, look, a man of Ethiopia, but he was not an Ethiopian.
That's
right?
it. Gone.
And that's where they'll like to say, the Gentiles, man. All right? And like, let's get the definition. All right? The Gentiles. Right, it says Gentile. All right? Person who is not Jewish. All right? So we know it's not Jewish, all right? Person that is not Jew, not from the northern kingdom. No, not from the southern kingdom, Salakia. All right? To be real, isn't it? A person who is not of the southern kingdom. They are of the northern kingdom, to be precise. All right? Because they've become Hellenized, as Hosea talks about. All right? As Jeremiah talks about. All right? Keep reading, bro.
Come. Verse 28.
Isaiah says it as well. All right, go on, King, sorry.
Come. Acts chapter.
No, wait. No, keep reading this, sorry. I'll read it, sorry. The word stems, it says the word stems from the Hebrew, all right, term goy. All right, we'll say gawayim. All right. All right, gawayim. All right, but which means nation. All right. And was applied both to Hebrews and to other nations, and was applied both to Hebrews, all right, and other nations. Okay? This is what it's talking about, man. The Hebrews. That's who the Gentiles is talking about. So now we can go to Matthew's. We can do a whole big breakdown on the Gentiles. That's light work, all right? But we're gonna just do it for edification purposes because they're trying to talk about the Jews and Gentiles. It says, look, Matthew's 4 and 17. All right. No, sorry. Let's go to.
God.
We're gonna have to go higher still. All right. And we'll just go straight to the point. Look, 14. All right, Matthew's 4:14. That it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by Isaiah, the prophet, saying, you see, even Isaiah talks about it, the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, all right, by the way of the sea, beyond Jordan, Galilee, of the Gentiles, all right, of the Gentiles. All right, they've moving like Gentiles. So now look, we're gonna go to the word Gentile in the Old Testament. New Testament might not say it.
No, it's slightly different still in the New Testament.
Slightly different. So let's go. If everyone wanted to get the understanding, all right, we're trying to show Christians, but we can't do this. We can't. The Christians won't understand it. Look, goy. Look, the word goy. Yeah, it even says it in the Blue Letter Bible and in the Google. It says, look, a descendant of Abraham, goy. All right, the word goy, meaning Gentile, heathen, people, nation. All right, nation, people, nation, usually of non-Hebrew people, also can mean of Abraham's descendants of Abraham, of Israel. All right, people that have not, they've become damn coons, man.
Mm.
All right, English people, all right, Black British, African American, all right, Hispanic, all right, Native American. Like you've lost your name. That's why it says you're gonna remember yourself in the land of your captivity, man. All right, and think to call upon the name. All right, let's get that, Cody. All right, that's why we're remembering ourselves right now.
Baruch.
What's going on? I don't think this is Baruch. I don't think.
Yeah, is it not 2 and 30?
Start from 29.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this thing, but yeah, you're gonna have to just bring it out.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
Yeah, that's what's going on. I don't know what's. I don't see what I'm saying. This website's funny. Maybe it's for, who knows.
No, it was 2 and 30. It's 2.
It's not the same in these websites, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
More books. It's like a CIFA thing, isn't it? There's more books.
Okay, I get it. Okay, yeah.
Like R2 could be the sign else or whatever. But yeah, look, yeah, just beautiful, man. In the land of our captivity, we're remembering ourselves, man. All right. So yeah, let's go.
We was led on ships according to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And we are serving our nation as captives. Give me Deuteronomy 28. And we're going to just show her, because she wants us to know why the black, so-called black people are the Israelites. And why they are going to the state. No. No, but we said Israel. No. No, right, calm down.
Why are you saying that about black people?
Because black people are the Israelites. So now I'm going to show you right. The Jews are black. The Jews are black. Give me Job chapter 35. I want you to what you want? Give me Job chapter 35. Give me Song of Solomon chapter 1 and 5. Well, they're not black, we're brown, lady. We're brown, lady. The so-called white people, because she's not black, she's like red or blue. She's pink. And you're not black, you're brown. Your Jews are brown, your hand is brown, your hand is the same color as your Jews. So I don't think we're...
All right, cool. All right. My uncle, you know, like, this is uncle, man. You know, you're like, yo, me a black man, you know.
I'm proud. He said you're proud.
You know? Black lives matter, you know. You know, me a black man. You know, give me a card. You know what I mean? We are win trophy. Right? So yeah, man. They're Christians, but they're black and proud, man. You see the Christians, you see these black Christians, they're the same, you know. Right? They're the same like the Edomites, man. Behind closed doors, they go home. All right. If we don't outside on the streets, you know, they'll be like, yeah, we have to love everybody, love the Edomites. But when you go home, they be cussing the white boys, man.
Can't.
Bro, I'm telling you, all right? When they want to let out a little ventilation, yo, when you hear some of the things they say about so-called white people, all right, it's worse than it's worse than the Israelites, man. No, I don't know. I don't think so still. Yeah, you got a perpetual hatred, innit?
That's it.
You know, our hatred's a bit raw. But yo, they be doing it as well. They've got it. They understand, man. All right. Because remember, they'll be like, "Is this the nation that shook the?" You know what I mean? Esau, this guy. All the nations are gonna say it. All right. But yo, look at this. This is what black. What colors? What colors is black people? All right. I'm actually gone to Google and asked Google what color are black people.
And it come up as well. That's the thing.
I don't need to laugh so hard. What color is black people, man? Let's go, man. Let's go. Black people is a racialized classification of people, usually a political and skin color based category for specific populations with a specific population. So it's not for the Kushites, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who they are, innit? All right. It's not for the Somalians, right? Or the Somali. They know who they are, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's for a specific, a specific
Population.
Negro, all right? Negro people, man. All right? The niggas. All right? Nigger means what? The
Black.
man.
Yeah.
All right? It says, look, with a mid to dark brown complexion. And we've been here, man. This is old school, man. This is baby level stuff, man. Like, oh, you're black. All right? You're brown, you're black. We've been there before, man. Man said it, bro. Man said it perfectly, man. The crayon box people, man. The crayon box people, bro. Yeah, man. Social engineering, man. They've put it in us. So now look, let's go to it. Brother brought it out brilliantly. All right. He brought it out brilliantly. Acts 13. I think you don't bring it out yet though. Let's keep watching.
You're being semantics. You are using the wrong semantics. But we are. So what is black? What is black? It's a color. Who told you you're black? The colonizer. Let's be intelligent. Yeah, be intelligent. You're not. If you're intelligent, you're not black then. You're not black, bro. So who's intelligent, bro? I'm correct. This is the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. Or Solomon, read it. I am black but comely. Solomon is white but comely. I am black but comely. So look, that's cut. That's a cut. Well, let's go. This is the book of Job 30 and 30.
Look. Did you see her face? She was... Bro, look.
The book of
Watch her
Song
face,
of
bro.
Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. Or Solomon, read it. I am black but comely. Solomon is white but comely. I am black but comely. So look, that's cut. That's a cut. Well, let's go. This is the book of Job 30 and 30. My skin is black upon me. Skin is black. My skin is black upon me. It's the Bible you need to be reading, bro.
The man said, "What Bible is that?" You know what he said? Bro, what Bible is that, bro? The Bible you need to be reading, bro.
And my bones are burnt with heat, so the back of Job's skin is black. And Job's skin is black.
So you're not talking about us?
Yeah.
But we're brown, he's black. So it's not talking about us. You just told me I'm not black.
But you know what?
What's your point?
Because of the terminology of white and black was put in the
No,
world.
you can't have it both ways. You just told me about semantics.
All right. Give me. All right, let's go. Give me Acts chapter 13. Let's go.
He said we're contradicting ourselves, right? But look, you got to admit, that's in the world. Black and white is in the world. We have to use the connotations that's there in the world, man. Right? So, all right, cool. You don't like the word, let's not use the word black, yeah? Brother, yeah, I brought it out so quick with the sword, man. I love it.
Let's go. All right, let's go. Can we go? It's the book of Acts chapter 13 and verse 1. Yeah, there was a certain. Now there was in the churches, there was an Antioch certain prophets and teachers. a garment of continuance that was called nigger. I was called nigger.
Yeah, all right, cool. Here we go. All right, this is what brother read. All right, yeah, that was called nigger. All right, we've done this many times. Israel should know this by now. Straight cuttings. All right, prophets and teachers. You go to the book of it's Amos 2 and 11, I believe.
Yeah,
Right.
Amos 2 and 11.
Amos 2 and 11 to find out who the prophets and the teachers are, and it will tell you the Nazarites and the prophets and Nazarites are the Israelites. All right, all ye children of Israel. All right, so look, Niger, it's a G word.
Strong's G 3526. Niger.
That sounds just exactly how it is pronounced as well.
Yeah, like let that guy come say it to a man's face. He's gonna he might get hurt by a Jake, man, saying it like that. All right, and it means black. Look, you see?
It's Latin origin, isn't it?
Surname of the prophet Simon. Wow. Simeon, sorry. Right? His surname, man. Nigger, man. That's what they was calling him. That's obviously his name. His surname was Israel, but that's what they called him. All right. All right. So now let's go to. Yeah, look, we can round it off, man. We're gonna round it off still. They go into Romans 11. Look, they go into Romans 11. They go into John 3:16. We kind of tackled that on the day. All right. We kind of tackled that when you watch the video. All right. But she says something stupid. She says something stupid. Let's wait.
Who are the Nazis then, man? Are they not the brown people?
You say Adam won't be in heaven? Adam the ten.
No, Noah's children from Shem to Abraham to Isaac to Jacob to the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Who the Bible is written for? The Bible is not written for the whole world. I don't see the stories of Moabites. I don't see the stories of the Cushites. I don't see the Cushites as a major kingdom. This is not about them. It's about the Jews. The New Testament is about the Jews. We're in Acts. We're in Acts. Are we in Acts? Give me answer anything.
There's neither no Jew nor Gentile. They are female.
So what is a Gentile? Gentile is someone that's calling themselves not a Jew. Gentile is someone that's being redempted. Where's the Bible dictionary? We don't wish to be Jews. We are Jews. We are Judah. All right? Give me. There's no such thing as a spiritual Jew. Is there a spiritual
She's shocked.
Jew? Can you be a spiritual Chinese man? How can you be a spiritual Chinese man? Can I be a spiritual weapon? Can I be a spiritual Edomite? The Jew is a nation. Can I be a spiritual Indian man?
Yes.
No.
She said yes. All right, cool. We're gonna find that out today. Let's ask Google. Google's man's brethren today. We're gonna find out if Google, all right, is, you know what I mean, the search engine that they love to use, right? When they need a direction and they need a Google Maps, all right? Find out when the bus is coming or when the flight is. All right. We're asking Google today, what is a spiritual Israelite? We asked him what is he gave us the correct termination for the black thing, right? A specific population, all right? And he said it's a dark brown. So I don't know how black and brown are the same. But let's go images. All right. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Look, all right. Black people, brown people, right? So you got that right. All right, so look, let's go. The next one was, let's take this off now. All right, what a Gentile definition. All right. So we got that one. He gave us the Gentile definition. He was right on that. Right? We went into the blue letter to find out Gentile. So now it says, what is a spiritual Jew? All right. Now this is where you got a bit, because this is a question, you know, like we get this a lot. When is a spiritual Israelite? When's a spiritual Jew? We wanted to ask Google today. All right. And we got images. We got images. I know what the images show you. Wow, look. A spiritual Jew. And look who comes up. The black Hebrew Israelites in Damona, man. All praises to Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, the Sakari camp comes up. We got the mighty Sakari camp out there pushing that fire. This is the spiritual Jew, according to Google, man.
Look, IURC are even there.
Yeah, brethren. Yeah, I'm not affiliated with any Israelite camp.
Look, it says extremist sects. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
The guys that are not affiliated, shalom to the brothers that are not affiliated with any other Israelite camp. All right, but yeah, look, these are the Israelites, man. Our heart's desire is that Israel can be saved, man.
That's it, straight.
Spiritually. All right. So this is what they got here, right? This is the best one that kind of came up. It says Christ had brought a totally new approach. The church, the Israel of power. Galatians 6:16. All right, is a spiritual organism made of the people of all races. All right, we're gonna see if this is all races, man. We're gonna take it there. All right, because that must be Esau, man. That's China, you know what I mean? Galatians 6:16. That must be Esau. Has to be. Let's see what else he's got. Oh my gosh, Slack him. Let's see what else he's got here. Romans 9. Man says, look, Romans 9. I was looking, look, Israel, all I do, I look for those scriptures. I see a scripture verse here. I'm a go check it out. All right?
That's it.
I look down, I don't see, no, I just see mumbo jumbo. This is all mumbo jumbo to me. Words. Scripture. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see. All right? So they got two scriptures there on this page. Romans 9 and Galatians 6:16. Right? For a spiritual Jew. We're going to have to go and find out now. What is a spiritual Jew? All right? A spiritual Israelite.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 16. And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be upon them, and mercy, and upon the Israel of power.
Yeah.
From henceforth, let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of Yahweh, the Lord Yahweh Shai. Brethren, the grace of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach be with you, be with your spirit. Amen. Or Amen.
So, all right, cool. So we got there the word brethren. All right? We got there the word brethren. You see that?
Yeah.
So look, we got here, what else we got here? Word.
Mercy.
Look, we got here, look, for I bear my body a mark. The marks. All right. So let's go. All right. Mercy, yeah. The show mercies of who? David.
Yeah.
Bro, we're not even gonna go too deep.
I know, and look, it says many as walk according to this rule as well. So it's the Lord's statutes and commandments, isn't it?
Again, yeah. It's we've done it for a long time, so we're gonna round it off. All right, we're gonna round it off. We're gonna just go straight to Romans 9. Because it said it actually exposes the body. Right? It says, look, for I bear in my body the marks. All praises. Romans 9. Let's go, man. And Jake, no, like Israel out there, Yasha Allah knows. That's stupid to get Galatians. You know? Go on then, bro. Bring it out, bro. From 1. Let's start from 1.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 1. I say the truth in Hamashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bearing with me witness in the Holy Spirit, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the
To the
flesh,
flesh.
who
Wow.
are Israelites.
Wow. Wait. That's a lot there. All right. He got chastised for the Israelites. That's what we tried to scream at them on the roadside. If you watch the video, we said, look, we said Acts. All right. Well, there's even ones where it says he got stoned. He got hit 49 times and he got whipped 49 times and hit with a stone once. Paul was he got chastised. Paul got chastised, man, because he was killing Christians. All right. But so he got it bad. But he went hard, he went on fire, man, just because he thought he had to make up for all of the, you know what I mean? The souls that he killed, he had to make up by winning souls back for this truth, man. He still went on fire. All right.
God.
So yeah, man. Yeah, who are Israelites, man? All right. I don't see where that says spiritual Israelites there, man. All right.
It says according to the flesh as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, he was shipwrecked too, man. All right. Paul was shipwrecked as well, man. All right. And they didn't want to listen to Paul on the ship. All right. But they got a rude awakening, and then they had to listen, and then he got away from Roman persecution. He kind of slipped away a couple of times because the Most High was on his side, man. All right. So yeah, who are Israelites who pertaineth to the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the services of power and the promises, man. All right. And then it goes on to saying, all right, we can keep going. Whose are the fathers and to whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came. The flesh, Christ came. No spiritual Israelites is in Romans 9. I don't know where they're going with spiritual Israelites being Romans 9. All right. Or Galatians 6:16, when it says that Paul's flesh, right, was accursed for his brethren, man. All right. Make me go crazy for Paul, man. All right. Paul, look, verse 1 again. Brethren, my heart's desire. Romans 10:1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer for power is Israel, that they might be saved, man. All right. Romans 11.
And 1. Yeah, same thing.
Look, I say then have power cast away his people, God forbid, for I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, all right, of the tribe of Benjamin. Now,
That's
when you watch the video, he actually goes on to say and read Romans 11. Read Romans 11, talking about the branches being grafted in. We're gonna have to do that another time, Israel. It's getting late. All right, we're gonna close out. No, man. But
even
look,
12.
You want 12?
No, I'm saying even 12 has brethren in it in the first verse. So it's only talking about Israel according to the flesh.
So we're gonna read Romans 11 and 26, King.
This is the book of Romans 11 and verse 26. And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
Look, Jacob's there. So that's, you know what I mean? Israel, if Israel ain't good enough, well, so who's Jacob then?
Yeah, that's it. Simple.
Because he's not talking about Israel here. It says Jacob, innit? Jacob is not the Edomites. Because they'll be like, oh yeah, his name got changed to Israel, so we can be changed to Israelites. But here it is Jacob, innit? And Zion. All right? You're not Zion. You're not Jacob. You want to be damn spiritual Israel. You can't be spiritual Jacob. You made up your mind to be spiritual Israel, and that doesn't make sense as well, right? Because you're not the prince of the power. You're the damn prince of the wicked, man, prince of this world, right? Can't. So yeah, look, brothers and sisters.
That's a lie.
Yeah, man.
I will ask you a question.
We're gonna.
When Paul says about the Gentiles, you can't be to the read it. I'm going to read that.
King. I
Romans
just want
11.
to Romans 11.
That's what he's talking about now.
Gentiles meaning the northern kingdom, the Seminole Indians, the Latinos, the ones that put the curses of the Israelites. The Pocahontas, the Filipinos, the CDs. Remember, the Gentiles, meaning, look, I'm going to be understanding, right? The Gentiles, right? Meaning those that all went under the tree. No, give me Colossians.
Yeah, like I said, look.
Right?
He starts to, you gotta watch it, Israel. He starts to go on, King. Sorry. What you saying?
Can't. No, it's your part because we're closing now. But just for brothers that are gonna watch it, you're gonna see later on where he goes to the young king. Look, see they're jumping here, there, and everywhere, and they're going all over the place. But he didn't even let us bring up where the Most High tells us that the precepts must be upon precepts. So this is just a quick understanding to also clarify that our people don't have understanding of the scriptures as much as these Christians don't have understanding of the scriptures as much as they say they do. And they don't search it as diligently, and the Most High hasn't given them that light to do so. So this is Isaiah chapter 28. I'm going to start from verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, there a little. For with a stammering lip and another tongue will I speak to this people. So the Most High, when we use the terminologies like from earlier with the word black, with that we're not black, we're brown, and when we go into the Gentiles, the reason why we get these understandings and the Most High puts black in these scriptures is for our edification. Like brother said, it's a black and white world. So you're gonna see later that when we start bringing out the precepts and it starts cutting them, they can't. It's a hindrance to them. It becomes like the Most High says his words are like a two-edged sword, and he's gonna put them in our mouths. So when brothers watch it to get edified, and we just pray through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that you are edified through the teachings. Remember, we're not out there on the highways and byways to try and be clout chasers. We're actually out here to wake up our people. Amen. And it's beautiful to see the young brother that come up in the beginning and said he pulled over to stop and get the word. And all praises to the Most High that he stays strong through all of the demons that were coming up against us. And all we can do is give all glory and honor to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's it.
And say for order to the brothers out there that are praying for us to stay strong. Mighty shalom to you and the Aquas out there that are diligently, holding it down for Israel, and the children. So, yeah, I just want to say that, King,
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Still, that's it. We're not here to be seen of men, innit? Our heart's desire is that Israel might be saved. Did you know what I mean? And that's why we Romans 12:1. We're out there just enduring all the elements, the demons, the scoffers, and we just stand strong, innit? Because we got the Most High behind us.
God. I would say one thing as well. The thing that does make me laugh is, brother, when a brother always says, like, when you see like camp sessions, they always like to bring up Paul, but then as soon as you go to Paul, nah, you can't read that bit. Don't read that. We wanted Paul. We gave you Paul, but Paul says, nah, you're misinterpreting it. Like, you're gonna get that a lot with these Christians. They love to read a Paul, but when you read Paul and you go precept, they don't understand Paul. But Paul's playing upon tables as well when you start to get understanding, and only the Most High can give you that spiritual understanding. We're not saying that we got all the precepts and all the breakdowns. We're just grateful for the understanding that He has given us through the precepts and the breakdown. So all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And say the water. Give thanks.
Calm.
Khan, yeah. Let me just bring that out. Brothers brought out a couple verses. Let's bring them out. Brought out a couple. This is yeah. This is 1 Peter, chapter 1. Salakia. 2 Peter. I need Salakia, Israel. 2 Peter, chapter 1. Verses 20. And it reads, and it says, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. All right. And it goes on to reading, for the prophecy came not in old time by will of man, but holy men of power spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost. All right. Just bring out the there's a 2 Timothy. All right, because they be saying, like you just said, man, they be bringing private interpretations. But look, there's many times we was looking at him saying, you interpret it, man. Look, we'll give you the Bible. We gotta watch it back, Israel. You know what I mean? Holding up the sword to him, man. You read it, please. Like, you interpret. You give us the understanding. And then he come up to the brothers and tripped up, man. You're gonna have to watch the video after that. You know what I mean? He come up to the brothers and he tripped up over the pavement, man. He said, yo, that's the stumbling block for you, bro. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 16. All right? This is 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, all scripture is given by inspiration of power and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. All right? It says that the man of power may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. All right? And that's the works, man. All right? Using the scriptures, going out and understanding the scriptures. All right?
What's it? I've got a quick preset for what your iCrab was just talking about as well, with the Paul's letters. Second Peter 3 and 16. And it says, as also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood,
Exactly.
which they that are unlearned and unstable rest, as they do also the other scriptures unto their own destruction. And that's what's happening, man. You know, people are gonna use these deeper breakdowns and then to their own destruction. You know.
Can't. Look, I've seen many people go through Paul, man. Like brothers, man. I've seen brothers go to Paul, go to Timothy, and then they were just wild with it, man. They were just going everywhere. I'm like, bro, calm down, bro. All right, let's break it. Let's chop it out properly, man. Right. Let's go to the law and to the testimony, you know.
That's it.
You know? And that's that. They're always speaking of the law. Look, Paul had to get corrected by James, man. Acts 21 and 21, man. He's like, look, bro, you can't be talking like this, you know. Like, make it plain upon tables, man. You're going with this. Just make it plain, bro. you know, because some of them didn't understand the way Paul was just on flame. He was just on fire. He had that spiritual conviction where he understood like what was going on. Like what circumcision, but what? Come on, man. You lot are circumcising for what? You lot don't even care that. All right. You weren't. So that's how it was. But James was like, "What? Now you got them thinking they don't need to circumcise, bro. What are you talking about, man? Man, I mean, so some people are wrestling with, you know what I mean, not getting circumcised now. Got guys that are in Israelite camps that think that they don't need to be circumcised, man. I'm like, what the Jay, like wrestling with Paul. So look, it's not just the Christians that wrestle with Paul, man. I've seen my own Hebrew fellow brethren, man. All right. And you've had to break it down and chop it up, but we're not going to get into that now. That's another story.
Okay.
But yeah, man, brothers want to expound on anything? Say anything about about what happened? Anything else they want to say?
No, well, what you was just saying just then about, you know, like even brothers have kind of stumbled at Paul's writings and stuff like that. Just need to keep the commandments, innit, man? Build up your faith, you know, pray, fast. Hopefully the Most High will give you that understanding, you know what I mean? Because that's the only way. There's no way around it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, then. Yo, I hope you're edified, Israel. I hope, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're not trying to do this for no popcorn. Get your popcorn, get your ice cream and that. It's not about that. You know? It's all about getting edified. Christians might have come up and thought that, yo, these guys, they didn't have the verses. So, you know what I mean? This is our main channel. Again, our main channel is the Vine of Israel, London. All right. And like I said before, there's a new account that we're on now. Well, we got a new source of platform where we're on this platform like I brought up earlier on. It's called NASA. I think I can try and put the link in the description. All right. I'll try and put the link in the description. All right, but it's called NASA TV. I don't know if I might have to put it on solo screen for a second. All right, it's called NASA. Yeah, look. You see it there? NASA TV. And this is our own Hebrew Israelite app. All right. Where we can now not have to use the damn YouTube, man. We got our own thing now. Right? And there's camps, you know. There's camps. Like the tribe of Judah on there, HOY is on there, Sons of Thunder. All right. The light of Zion. All right. Maccabee TV. Sons of Thunder. You get it. And then look, you got us there as well, man. Okay. Look it up. Zealots of Yahushua. Paleo Hebrew lessons. And it's going to be expounding. It's going to go into like music videos, cookery channels. But if any brothers have got any understandings or anything they want to put to it as well, you can go to our email, all right, vineyard of Israel at gmail.co.uk.
Gmail.com.
.com, so vineyard of Israel at gmail.com. You can message us if you've got any talents, whether it's music, producing, film directing, you know what I mean? All these things, contact us. So at the email we can get through. Israel's trying to rise up. We've got a school we're trying to open up as well, you know. So, you know what I mean? Right now we're not really we're a camp that don't take donations, but we're slowly going to start to try and build up a school where we can teach, because a lot of people are coming on the highways and they wanna get learning. So we might set up a cash app. I'm still spiritually gonna pray on it. Gonna set up a cash app maybe, and you know, these things we're gonna try and just, cause this road is done, man. It's finished, man. I mean, like the school thing, like I don't know. We'll just pray on it and see how it goes. But with most I will it be done how I will him, you know. And yeah, brothers, that's all we gotta say. Yeah, is that everything done?
Can.
All right,
Khan.
come on, brother.
Kwame Yeshua.
Kwame Sharala.
Come on. Yeah, man. Give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Mashiach, Yahushua, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.